Shuffle, tomando chelas, chingando tacos, having some fun. Chicano shuffle, all kinds of masa. Bernie's all nervous, give him a beer.
Oh, true.
Chicano shuffle, este es el lazo. Just lost a fan. Oh, wealth of shit. Chicano shuffle. Ramon's el guapo. He tells good stories. Let's have some fun. Chicano.
Just keep it real fucking. This was a terrible intro.
I looked away. Oh, shit.
We'll save it with the solo.
En batería tenemos a Don Filemón. On bass we have El Chimuelo. On backup guitar tenemos a El Panzas.
Ah, cabrón.
En producción, El Banquita Sarabia. On lead guitar, Y el después de 3 años se le olvida la canción en voz, Ramón.
That's applauding, man.
Fuck, man. That's love, dude. That's love. Don't forget, we're available for all your parties, weddings, baptisms, communions, graduations, fucking bachelorette parties, fucking divorces,
Hey, wait.
fucking hot girl summer shit.
Hey, wait.
Fucking,
girl summer shit, what is
I don't
that?
know. I just keep seeing on the fucking thread that it says a hot girl kind of summer or something like that.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's like it's gonna be a hot summer. There's gonna be some hot girl shit going on. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It's just a trend. I don't even know what it means. Hey, we're available for parties though.
Jesus, what if it's like really offensive to people?
You know what?
What if it has something to do with Cosby being released, bro?
Hey, wait.
I don't know. I hope not.
I don't know, bro. You just got us canceled.
I don't know. So, just let us know. Send us DMs. Send us a fucking email. Just hit us up. Just like, fucking fucked up the song, dude.
This
That's
was
why.
the worst intro ever, bro.
I know. I fucked it up, bro.
But we're gonna keep it.
I know. We don't edit.
We don't edit shit.
We fuck up. We keep going. All right. And, bueno, pues, gracias, banda. Go take a break.
Is this the end of an episode? It sounds like we were
know,
fucking
I
calling
know.
it.
I'm fucking.
It's the end of an era, bro.
All right,
Dude.
guys. This is the last episode.
Yeah.
The chemistry's gone.
It is, man. Fuck.
You forgot the song, way, so...
It's not the first time, but this one is like, this is a good jam. I really like the band really went out of their way to learn this one, you know?
Yeah, they really did, bro.
Yeah, and then I fucked it up.
At least you admit it, way. That's a pretty a giant step, way, when you admit that you're wrong, bro.
Well, I mean,
fallas,
I
güey.
fucked it up. Yeah, I'm not wrong about that. Like
güey.
I get it. Like I was focused, and then I looked away. I saw someone pass by, and then like me distraje, güey.
It was a plastic bag, way. It wasn't somebody, way. Dude.
He had a beautiful, no, what's it called?
American Beauty.
Beauty?
He thought it was like a fucking squirrel or hamster earlier. It's a fucking like one of those Cinnabon fucking plastic wrappers from a little pastry.
Fuck, I got distracted quick too.
You fucking paranoid, bro. What's going on in your life, way?
No, just honestly, I was just telling Fernie, fucking, it's been a crazy week. Been working some crazy hours, and especially because it's because of 4th of July weekend. So, fucking, we had to go in at 2:30 in the morning on Friday.
That means your birthday's coming up, right?
Yeah. Ya pasó. It was yesterday.
Oh, shit. We missed it, güey.
Happy birthday. Well, that's because this is released
no.
on Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. This is
Happy
really-
birthday, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank
Everybody listening, give them a happy birthday. Yell it out of your cars, wherever you're at.
you. Fucking vayan pitando like
Yeah,
stupid.
honk at the person in front of you.
Yeah.
Yell at the person next to you.
Yeah. And fucking just go, Chicano shuffle, putos.
Yeah. Yeah, it's your birthday, bro.
Yeah. Fucking.
Yeah, how was your year traveling around the sun, bro? How was it?
Shit, dude. It's getting fucking hot out there. It's no joke, man. It's,
No, it has nothing to do with heat waves.
oh, the sun?
It's just it's a year cycle. A year
Oh, the year cycle.
Jesus Christ, bro! It's
No.
too fucking
Literal?
astrophysics for you.
I know. I got too literal.
Oh, shit.
It's a fucking joke, bro. It's not meant to be. Like,
Well, last year, fucking July 5th, it was a little. Well, we were still in the middle of the pandemic.
when they say how was your travel around the sun, they mean like a year away.
Yeah.
How was your year, güey?
Yeah,
I
how
get
was your
it.
year? Yeah, but it's like a funny way to say
I know. I
it.
get it. I get it. It's a little existential.
It's boring to say how was your year, bro.
Yeah. Like, hey, so how was your travel around the
Stop
sun?
being so basic, bro.
I know, bro. Come on,
No
dude.
mames, güey.
How's the community gonna succeed, way, when we're fucking?
I'm like, yeah, I'm mushy right now.
Pinche Ramon's like, the sun feels like it's getting closer.
It is. Pinche sol está quemando gacho, güey.
Yeah, you got that red line under the titty or what?
Ay, güey.
Oh shit, you got a tan going, bro.
Yeah. Y eso que sí me estoy poniendo de fucking sunblock.
Yeah, no.
This is with sunblock, eh, güey?
Shit's getting crazy, way. It was even like fucking Canada had like 115, 120.
They broke records in
They did,
Canada
huh, bro?
and in Seattle or Portland.
Yeah, somewhere up in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.
Shout out to fucking
Oregon or some shit.
the
I might be
Pacific
wrong.
Northwest. We got
Like,
some
yeah, they-
listeners up there.
Yeah, we do.
They're like fucking Iraq weather, no? Like fucking 115, 116, some shit like that.
It's getting crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine if global warming did exist, way.
Right away.
Hey, wait, chill, bro. Te va a pegar pinches úlceras, güey.
Agruras,
Ya,
güey.
ya me pegó, güey. Ya.
Cálmate, güey. I'm just, it's a joke,
I
güey.
thought we
Fuck.
were talking about the trip around the sun.
How come everybody's so serious today? Jesus Christ. Laugh a little, way. It's not, life's not that
we're
serious, dick.
no, I just misunderstood your
But it's
your
not that
comment.
serious, dick. Like,
But I mean, I'm not getting mad about it. Acá el úlceras is
Yo
fucking.
qué, güey. Yo acá nomás chillax acá,
What,
güey.
did you guys yell at another podcast?
I haven't got my-
Viene todo acelerado, güey.
Esta tengo el brazo para arriba, chillax, güey.
No, you do have your leg
bro.
crossed.
You're fucking...
You
I
do
always have
look-
my leg crossed,
You
güey.
do look
You
relaxed.
changed your posture when I made that joke, way.
I haven't fucking
You
moved,
didn't
güey.
read the punchline, bro.
Right away, right away.
Why you get so sensitive today?
No, I'm not-
Let's just
no.
have fun, guys.
Oh
It's
my-
196. Where we at? 197?
196.
196.
Four
Ay,
more.
güey. Vamos llegando.
Yeah, we're losing weight. 196.
No, we're gaining weight.
You know what's funny? Where I was listening to an old Fats Domino song from like the 50s. There's this really cool doc on fucking on YouTube. What Stuart Copeland talks about the history of the drums.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people they associate like rock and roll with like Chuck Berry. Oh, Chuck Berry, this and that. But this doc, I mean, there's a lot of elements, right? The Native American had influence in the early American music too, blues as well. But this guy, Stuart Copeland, goes into the importance of the drums, way like how the drums kind of paved the way to what we consider rock music now. Is actually more influential than Chuck Berry in rock because apparently, you know, when back in the day, way there was a lot of instruments from the Confederate soldiers, the snares and all this shit ended up in pawn shops in New Orleans, way, and so the black community kind of got them and you know started using them to create music, and so before the drum set was invented, way or created. It took 3 people to play that shit. You got the bass drum, the guy fucking hitting it. You got the dude with the snare or the chick, whatever you want to say. Mm-hmm. And then you had other people with cymbals and shit. So that was a 3-man job, way. But I forget, I should know this, but I forget the name of the guy that actually said, you know what? Maybe he was dealing with shitty musicians, because maybe
Like,
even
yeah,
in
I could do it better.
Maybe in the 30s or the 40s or actually the 50s, maybe there were shitty musicians in those days too, where everybody's fucking unreliable and shit.
Esteban, it says nothing has changed.
Nothing's changed, bro. So this guy said, you know what? Fuck dealing with these guys, fucking lazy fucks. Se enamoran, They fucking go and they leave the band. They leave you hanging.
They don't show up for practice.
So what this guy did is he invented the bass pedal for the drums, so he can eliminate that fucking guy because the way he wasn't showing up.
All right.
So you got like a couple of pieces of wood with like a hinge on it to kind of give it
like a spring or
like a spring. Yeah, it was Stuart Copeland, the drummer from the Police, that was narrating this doc. He actually built one to show you how it was done. So that dude did that, and then he added the cymbals and basically created the backbeat, which is a modern drum set. And basically that's attributed to like starting the whole fucking rock kind of influence and took music somewhere else. And the very first rendition or the very first recorded of the backbeat, which is just a regular fucking back, was in this Fat Domino's fucking album. And it was like before, it was like in maybe 56, 57. That's when they first recorded that. And so that just changed everything. Rick James,
Little Richard?
James Brown, fucking, Little Richard, all those guys fucking took it. And then obviously we use it everywhere now. But the point of the story is that Fats Domino in that album has a song where he's saying that, he's talking about being a fat man. And he was talking about weighing 200 pounds,
Oh shit!
Yeah, no, that's trippy out too.
200 pounds. That's the goal right there right now.
The song. That's what he was fucking crying blues with. He's just a fat man and he like weighs 200 pounds. I was
They call him Fats Domino. And
Yeah,
he was 200
he was 200 pounds, bro. Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
Right here in this times, you're slim, bro.
That's the point of this rant. But
You're like a healthy slim.
You went around the sun for that story, bro.
Yeah, no, I had to give you a little history lesson, bro. On music.
I enjoy those. I enjoy a story that has,
Well, the interesting part is that was only in the 50s, and no, or like
It was, bro. Yeah.
like the first recorded, you said, like with the setup.
That little fucking
The
the
modern
little setup with the bass drum and so basically eliminated the use of two guys, and then one guy was able to do the work of what three people would do before. And
another example how modern technology takes people's jobs away.
yeah, that is true.
Pinche.
Or not even maybe modern technology. It's just maybe fucking relying
innovation?
on fucking lazy people.
Cutting out the dead weight.
That's what it was. Fucking innovation. It's
Yeah, but now you're down to the one guy way. So if that dude's unreliable, ya chingaste.
chingazos. Yeah, good
Yeah.
point. So.
You don't have a backup, bro.
It's a great, if you guys are interested in that, it's a great little doc on Netflix. Just look up Stuart Copeland doc. He kind of goes to the history of the drums and how in New Orleans, how it was used to, kind of, there's still a square out there, kind of like the drum circle in Venice, where people migrate once a week or whatever. And then you just have a shit ton of people just playing a little drum circle and women and men dancing in the center and kids too. It looks like a really cool fucking scene, man. And it's the history of music is awesome, man. If you guys ever go down that rabbit hole, it's just amazing how music, like how we take different influences and just kind of make it into something, and it's always important to give credit to like the people like I should know this guy's name, but I'm not a drummer, so it wasn't really like a point.
Who's got the most bad stigma in a band? Is it the bass player?
Well, but it's because you gotta be more.
Okay, who's the least popular, or the one that people the bass player, right?
They're usually the weirdos. Sorry, Mr. Biggs.
Hey, I love Mr. Biggs.
No, but bass players are kind of like the more. You know what though? Like bass players are kind of more reserved historically. Obviously, there's guys like Flea and fucking Jaco Pastorius, and then you have these dudes that are like just. Fucking savants and just fucking don't give a fuck about anything, bro. The guy from Primus, I forget his name.
Oh, yeah. Actually, he auditioned for Metallica.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had auditioned for Metallica.
But bass players are kind of trippy way. They're me. Well, what I've dealt with in my life with bass players is they're a little tricky way. They're a little quiet. They don't like the limelight too much. But the bass is a really important element in a band. I mean, it's a band, dude. If you really dissect what a band is, it's people coming together for one. It's like a grassroots effort to kind of one goal. Where like everybody has to contribute their part, and if somebody's fucking lagging, everybody fucking sounds like shit. So you really need to have like that bond and have that rapport with your bandmates.
Every instrument in a band is fucking essential.
I mean, we lost a drummer last week, a couple weeks ago. Fucking, I got evicted.
I didn't tell way. Dime más.
Tell us more about it.
Yeah. Well, it's we weren't meeting eye to eye, and I guess I was putting a lot of pressure on them, specifically more coming from my side, where
From your point of view, no?
From my point of view, way. So, he just couldn't take it, way, and it's unfortunate, way, because I mean, it was a moment to be able to grow, way, because in the band that I'm in, way, I got two guys that are playing percussions, Art and Joseph. I mean, these guys are fucking. Art plays for the fucking Sonora Santanera. When they fucking show up in town, they'll hire him to play fucking congas.
Oh shit!
And, I mean, these guys are fucking beasts, bro. Like, these guys are like really good fucking musicians, dude. And so this guy wasn't gelling with him, and I feel like, honestly, and I know I'm putting like all the fucking dirty laundry out there, but I feel like what happened with this dude is that he didn't feel like he was expressing himself the way he wanted to, and I get it. Where it's like the movie Rockstar. Yeah, where he's not writing his own songs, they're telling him. Like, I feel like he was more of that, and I always made an effort to not like shine down his what he wanted to do, but I don't know. It's just kind of one of those things that had to come to an end. So it's unfortunate, way, but everything happens for a reason, way. So we're just kind of moving forward. So right now we're trying to audition drummers, and then we're gonna be in the studio in a couple of fucking weeks, and so I mean there's a lot going on, way, but you have to move forward, way, and it just kind of sucks, bro, like to fucking rely on people or something like with a band, way, like I see like Mario's art, way, and like I mean that's him, way. He doesn't, all he has to worry about is his own fucking schedule, his ganas to fucking paint or draw, which I'm not saying that it's easy, way. Obviously it's fucking hard, but since I could remember, I've always said that, fuck, why didn't I just fucking start painting? Man? I don't fucking have to rely on people. So
right away. Hey, but from the Fernando point of view, way, does that mean then the fucking drummer is the least reliable, way? Because I feel like bands are always dealing with fucking like rotating drummers, way.
Yeah, that's a good point. Where I think I mean maybe I'm being biased because there's people listening to this that are probably like, hey, dude, your lead guitar players are the fucking worst. You guys are so fucking needy.
Well, we're talking from our point of view.
Yeah,
you're like, you guys are like, think you're the fucking the top shit.
I always tell him, hey, bro, it says lead on my fucking job description, bro.
It doesn't say lead drummer.
It doesn't say lead drummer. It doesn't say lead bass player. It says lead guitar in my fucking...
And the lead singer.
In my fucking resume, bro. Okay. So, I'm just kidding.
I didn't add the word lead.
Yeah.
It was given.
Drummers, there's a lot of drummer jokes, way. Like,
what's one?
Off the top of my head, I can't remember, way, but usually they involve knocking, like
knock,
like knocking out of time, like it's a drummer kind of shit, and like just jokes like that, way, But drummers, they're fucking savages, bro. And a lot of the times they're the ones that get the most girls, way. I don't know. It's because women fucking watch them on stage and they're like, Jesus Christ, así me va a agarrar también.
Fucking. They got fucking both feet going. They got both arms going.
Oh, they're fucking coordinated as fucking studs, bro. So sometimes
they keep the cadence.
Yeah, sometimes I don't know si así los ven, güey. Like, este güey me va a agarrar así, güey.
But what I've seen, it's that también the drummer is the one that, I mean, I feel bad for the drummer because first of all, he's the one with the most gear that has to set up. Mm-hmm. And, he has to get it all, tiene que poner la alfombra, tiene que poner su silla, start setting up the drums and fucking spacing it out and everything, tuning his drums. And then when it comes to the end of it, dude, he's the last one to get out of there. Yeah. And nobody really helps him.
Well, you got to have money to invest in like a little cart like that, bro.
Yeah, but sometimes, I mean, you've been in stages where you can't fucking take your cart up there. You got to still carry it down. And then you're going through fucking fucked up pavement or like little steps. Es una chinga, güey.
This is the first band where actually people help the percussion this way, because the other bands is like, hey, dude, what the fuck? Hurry up, dick. Like, but in this band, it's like, hey, bro, I gotta warm up. Like, I don't want to. I always say that.
I don't want to get cramped or smash my finger.
Good thing my bandmates don't listen to this shit, way. But for the most part, I'm like, hey, bro, I gotta warm up, dick. I'm the lead guitar player, bro. I can't fucking.
I remember when you were in the band Toy District, the singer Rivers. I remember we went to a show and the fucking bassist is walking in.
You're all offended with.
No, you got your gear and you're setting up and the drummer's setting up, and then fucking I don't see Rivers. I'm like, where the fuck is this guy? The next thing you know, he shows up. I'm like, hey, wait, fuck, you're not gonna help everybody? He's like, oh, I got my fucking gear. Out of his back pocket, he just takes out his microphone. I'm like, oh,
yeah. What a dick. Generally, singers that aren't guitar players or bass players that don't play a quote unquote instrument that you plug in. They have it fucking easy, bro. I mean, yeah, they have to warm the legit ones. They warm up, bro. Like they're.
I feel like that was a little jab way.
Yeah, no.
The legit
let me get
ones.
this. Let me get this straight, bro. Because fucking just because a dolphin fucking plays the trumpet doesn't make him a fucking musician. So
I don't know where the fuck the dolphin came
I don't know where that came out of. I don't know.
All right,
But
all right.
let's run with it, way.
All right,
You get what
okay.
I'm trying to say,
I
right?
get you.
So the legit fucking singers where that they practice before the shows, they really take care of no drinking, no eating. There's legit singers that won't even eat fucking a little snack before because it fucks up the way they sing.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Maybe
true.
they like les da gas and they're burping or they got a fucking
Yeah.
an acid and like
Yeah. And
Or it's too salty way.
Yeah.
Tries you out with.
yeah, something like that, bro. So I get it, way. So there's a lot of work, way, but for the most part, singers they just fuck it, a ver qué pasa kind of shit, way. And you know, sometimes it reflects on the music, way. Obviously, I mean, I haven't
A lot of jabs, bro.
No, I mean, you gotta be honest, bro. I mean, Mike's cool, way, because he really practices, way. I mean, he knows that he needs work, but he's open minded, way. I think the whole jiu-jitsu thing fucking helps him. Mike's the kind of dude, man. We're recording, we're rehearsing, and you tell him to do something, he'll do it right away. He's the kind of dude that won't fucking question it. That knows that you're more experienced in that sense than he is, and he really respects the opinion of others. And I really admire that about him, is that he's really open minded. Because a lot of guys, way like you do with musicians, where you tell them like, "Hey, bro, can you do it like this?" and then they get upset, bro, and that's a fucking 20 minutes of the rehearsal. You're fucking arguing with this dude to convince him that. The thing about musicians, way, is that, you know, sometimes our egos are fucking massive, bro, and I've learned to try to fucking minimalize it. But fuck, sometimes it's there, way. I'm not gonna fucking lie, Dick. Sometimes it's there. You know?
Are you open to like not like not criticism, but what do you call it? Fucking suggestions.
Yeah.
Everyone has some notes.
No, I am, bro, because with the years, way. I mean, dude, Dick, I've been playing in bands since I was 17, way. That's, what is it, way?
25.
Something like that. I don't know. It's hard to do math right now. So throughout those years of me playing guitar, way, and being in bands, way, I learned that it's not for the song, way. It's not what's best for your ego. It's what's best for the song. If the song doesn't require for you to fucking shred all over the fretboard or to have a fucking 3-minute solo, if that's not what the song needs, like, then you have to put your ego aside and say, what's best for this, way? Like, you have to put the song first. Like, what's best for this? Does it need me to do all this fucking shit, or does it need me to fucking? And sometimes musicians don't understand that, bro, and that's where the problem lies. That's a key fucking problem when musicians don't see eye to eye, is when they don't see that what's best for the song. They're more worried about what's best for their ego.
Mm-hmm. Like if their fucking solo or their part fucking stands out, or like, why'd you lower my fucking
Exactly, shit like that. I mean, recording, way. I mean, you'll hear, way. There's not women don't end bands, way. Fucking drugs don't really end bands. One of the key things that'll end the band is a recording session, way, because that's the equivalent of you traveling with somebody. You know how they say,
Yeah.
oh, you know, don't marry her first, travel with them, and then see how it goes. A recording studio, 10-hour days, 2 fucking 20 hours all weekend, 2 days. That'll fucking test you to see if this is the fucking person that you want to fucking
Be in a band
creative with. Because true colors come out, me included, where it gets a little. Not only is there's a lot of nerves, because there's a lot of expectation. You know, money. You're spending money on these recordings, way. So you have that in the back of your head, like, shit, I'm not getting this part. It's costing money. So you have all these things that
the stress, everything builds up, no?
Everything builds up, bro.
The stress, the ego, the frustration from other band members. They're like, dude, why is he fucking up? Or what the fuck? Or why is he doing this? Why did he change it up?
Que no practicó.
Yeah. You don't practice it, and then it shows in the studio, way. And so your other bandmates are gonna get irritated, and it's just.
And then everybody wants to be heard on the fucking.
Everybody wants to be louder. Exactly. Everybody wants to be heard, and that applies to the whole thing I was talking about earlier. What's best for the song, not for your ego. If my guitar doesn't need to be this loud, don't put it loud. Dick, I fucking in the studio. Last time we went to the batch that we recorded, there was a few times where I was like, "Hey, bro, you need to lower that solo. It's too fucking loud." Like, I learned that that's not the way to go, Dick. And I do it también to prove a point also, way that it's not about what I want.
It's about what's best for the song or the band.
Pero también just to ask, like you said, like when you said, hey, that solo's too loud. Like who put up the solo? The guy that's mixing it?
Yeah, because
So-
generally the solo is you want to be above the mix, right? Which is you want to be louder than everybody else. But sometimes that's not that's not what it needs. Where
but también the dude that's mixing it, then aren't you kind of, isn't that what would we call like the reverse ego? Like you're trying to watch out for your ego that you're telling the mixing guy that's too loud.
Yeah.
So I mean, did you ever think about it that way?
The engineer is also a musician and is also a member of the band in that moment.
Yeah.
So the engineer has years of he or she's experience as to what the song needs to be. So there's some music where the guitar needs to be fucking loud. There's some music where it doesn't need to be loud. Like if you listen to Interpol songs, where Paul Banks is always really low in the mix. Interpol is a band where the singer doesn't have to be like over the mix. Sometimes it's hard to understand what Paul's saying because he's right under everybody else, and that works for that band. That's their fucking sound, dick. And so if Paul Banks went into a studio and nobody heard Interpol before, the guy's gonna put Paul Banks up because the vocals need to be up on the mix.
Okay.
But Paul Banks is gonna say, "No, dick, it's too loud. Bring it back down."
Bájale el pinche volumen, cabrón.
Ay, güey.
Did you guys hear about that fucking that like kind of little mini festival, like the '80s bands with Morrissey and all these bands?
The one
It's popped up in the feed, bro. In the Instagram.
the freestyle one?
I don't know what it's called.
No, it's the I know what you're talking about. Like
Bauhaus, Morrissey.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be in over here, but next to the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, somewhere out there.
Yeah. I saw that. Va a estar, I think the Pixies también. And,
The Pixies? Oh shit.
No,
I think
the
no,
Pixies.
it wasn't
No,
the Pixies.
it's a bunch of
Oh,
80s.
sorry. I want to go see the Cure and the Pixies there and Deftones.
Oh shit,
where it
that's
was.
an interesting mix. All of them together?
Yeah, I saw
That is an interesting.
The Deftones with the Pixies?
Deftones were there, Pixies were there, the Cure was there, and what was the other band? There was a fourth band.
That is a weird
Yeah.
mix.
But they were
because the
they were-
Deftones must be a no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Deftones throw shit off?
Yeah, the Pixies and the Cure I get.
Yeah.
Kind of.
The Deftones,
That was in 2019. I went to the Rose Bowl. That's when I realized, dude, these festivals, no son pa mí, güey.
Why were?
Dude,
it's not an overnight festival.
No, it was an all-day festival, but it's like, fuck, dude, all the
Tired.
standing up,
Yeah.
and especially the band that you want to see, they're gonna be the last one.
I don't like festivals really.
Yeah,
like as much as I try to tell myself that I should like them.
I don't either. Güey.
I want to be young.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
Quiero estar todo joven.
there is certain beauty to it, you know.
Yeah, me and this guy fucking went to San Francisco. We,
Ese estuvo chingón,
we double
though.
dated fucking up in San Francisco. Saw Metallica, Jack White's band. Fucking, ¿quién más, güey?
That's the same time we saw Stevie Wonder,
Stevie
Metallica.
Wonder, fucking
we saw
thinking we're in
Metallica.
St. Louis.
Hey, St. Louis.
And me and this guy looked at each other like, what
hey,
the
bro,
fuck?
we're in
Where
St.
are we?
Louis. But who's going to tell fucking Stevie Wonder that we're really in San Francisco?
Hey, we're over here.
He probably does it on purpose, güey. A ver qué le dice, güey.
That was a good time, man.
That's why he tests his crew, güey.
Pero también we went to Coachella. También
We went to Coachella, too.
fucking, I think the year
2012
before.
or what?
Yeah, 2011.
Shit,
a long time
2011. Jesus.
10 years ago we went to.
That San Francisco one was chingón, though, because you had that San Francisco breeze. You're walking through like a forest to get to the other
it was
stage,
a beautiful
güey.
fucking Golden Gate Park, right?
Yeah, Golden Gate Park.
Or Golden State Park.
I don't know, one of those.
One
güey.
of those, yeah.
Pero yeah, it was fucking too chingón,
Franz
güey.
Ferdinand.
That's when the Jack White was playing next to the little paletera truck, the little paleta
in the
truck
woods,
in the
kinda,
woods, güey,
with
like on a stump.
with the all-girl band. Yeah, it was really fucking cool, bro.
But this festival, it's
Right away.
Diane Wood too. Remember Diane Wood? This
Yeah, but
trippy ass fucking like rap duo from like South Africa or something.
Yeah, that's the same one that we're like, well, let's go see what this Skrillex is all about. Remember, güey?
Yeah.
And then we
yeah.
walked out through the forest to the other stage
Yeah.
where the fucking party was cracking chingon.
Yeah.
And we're there for like 5-10 minutes. We're
I'm
like,
like, fuck this.
well, is it still the same song?
Yeah. That's the same. That's a no for me, dog.
And we walked
Was
back.
it EDM?
What was the Skrillex?
Yeah, well, that's what it is. Yeah, Skrillex. It's
But
just
it
a
was-
fucking guy with a turntable. I'm not into that shit. I want to see fucking musicians. I want
Yeah.
to see
But-
people fucking up.
But we went to go give it a try, way.
No, we were open minded, so they can't say we didn't fucking try Skrillex. Like they can't say, was I with you guys when we went to go see when Kanye West was playing Coachella?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah,
right?
we were there.
I fucking took a nap. It was boring as fuck.
Parado?
No, man, me aplasté en el floor and I just fucking napped. It's the same fucking roquito shit you're talking about. Que todo el día you're fucking walking around and then Kanye West.
Cerote soleado.
Yeah.
Kanye West come. I wasn't impressed, way. But then again, I'm a fucking douchebag purist musician, way that if I don't see fucking musicians actually like instruments up there, I'm not really that interested, way. You know, I like when Jay-Z did a little album with the Roots. Like, to me, I know I sound like an old man talking about it, but to me that was dope, dude. Because you had a band in the back, dude. Like, there's a band that Wu-Tang used to do that too. There's a band, there's a fucking drummer. Like, yeah, dude, that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Man. I'm not saying that DJs or whatever, that shit's not talent, way, but I mean,
No, it's definitely talent, but this preference. Like, for me, I respect more a band than I do with a DJ or like people that use like samples or music in the background.
yeah.
You know, I always
Right away,
respect.
viejones.
No, I know,
I respect
yeah,
it, dude.
yeah.
I enjoy the chemistry between the whole fucking band because it's in that moment. It's right there. It's live. A pre-recording or something. It's already set up, and all you just got to do is just go with it. You know.
Yeah, it's really digital. The analog is what people. I mean, you go to a place and you see a band setting up, you're gonna be interested, no matter.
like, oh,
even if
shit.
you give it like 10 seconds. I mean, there's a chance if you have time, you're gonna be like, let's just see what they sound like.
Vamos a ver.
And then you're like,
A ver
You're
aquí
like,
que
oh.
venden.
they need a new drummer. Just keep going.
Yeah. Well, you know what, bro? Like I record music at home with Logic, where I use Logic, and so I have like all those fucking MIDI players, and I can play the bass on the keyboard, and I write music like that way.
Ya chúpatela, güey.
So I'm not saying what.
I'm like, I'm all into it. I'm like,
So what I'm trying to get at is I'm not talking about somebody that's not in the digital realm also using like samples and MIDI players and shit. So I know that whole thing too, bro. But I could tell when you know there's something. Maybe I'm just biased way, but if I record a song with a band and then I record a song at home with just like MIDI and guitars and I record. There's a difference where you can't. I don't know if you could really hear it, or maybe people hear it, but they can't pinpoint it to exactly why it sounds different. But
I mean, not our band, not the house band. The house band is fucking legit right
no,
here.
these
dude.
guys fucking get down, bro.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah, dude. You fucking tell me listos comienzan, güey.
Yeah, no, these guys.
But I think we're biased. No, I mean we're hardcore biased, way, because the whole band thing. Because even when we went to when we went to that thing with Skrillex and the San Francisco whatever way. I don't know if it apenas está empezando esa madre. I don't even remember, way. But the people were all into it, way. Los que estaban allí, that shit was fucking going off, way, chingón. But we showed up fucking, I don't even know if we gave it 10 minutes, way. And we're like, not for us, way.
I mean, that whole music with Ecstasy, I get it because I've listened to it with Ecstasy. It's a different experience.
Oh shit, maybe I haven't tried it though.
Yeah, so it's a different experience. I get it, bro. But sometimes, you know, you talk to people and it's like, yeah, this is that. And then you talk to them after, like, hey, you go out to eat with them. Like, you go to a concert, how many times has it happened? That you go to a concert or a show, and if people are screaming, they're fucking excited, and then you go to fucking the pantry or some shit after, and then they're like, dude, that fucking concert sucked. I'm like, Dick, you were fucking yelling.
You were dancing.
You were fucking...
Weren't you crying?
You were flashing people, bro. You were showing your hairy ass nipples. But it's because you're in the crowd and
you get that from that.
Ambiente.
But I mean, I'm not pushing down electronic music or anything. I grew up with house. I grew up with techno.
Depeche Mode way. They don't have a drummer. It's a drum machine.
It's a drum machine, but it's still a band.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
I mean, it's, you know, all that 80s stuff that we fucking like sometimes, it's digital. But I mean, I don't know, for some reason, there's a difference.
Yeah. Oh, no, I totally get it.
I think there's people that go about their daily lives listening to the EDM way. They don't have to be in the ambiente.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I think I don't know if it's our generation or...
Do you listen to music when you edit stuff or no?
Well, I can't listen to when I'm editing the stuff. I mean,
there's nothing in the background playing when you're working or something?
Yeah, I'll watch like fucking YouTube because they're shorter clips. So like even like if I have to stop it, I go, well, they could this thing
So
ends
it's
in
all
30
audio,
seconds.
like talks, or is it music?
Sometimes it's like TED Talks, shit like that way.
Yeah.
But not music way. I can't do the music and the like editing, like por decir the podcast, pues.
No, yeah, of course. Yeah.
But if you're not editing,
No,
if
but I'm
you're
saying
working
like,
on something
like
else,
something like
'cause,
Photoshop. If you're
so like I'm saying, like I can stop. Like I'll watch on one screen. I'll have like YouTube, and then like if I have to stop it, I stop the little video and I listen to the thing, and then I go back to watching it while like like EQ some stuff or something, and then go back and listen to. I'm like pausing and playing each screen, right?
Yeah.
But when I've done it with music, like I can't wait. Like at some point, I don't know if the word is I can't, but at some point I stop like playing the music again in between.
Yeah.
But for some reason with the video, I will wait. ¿Entiendes? So like I'll go back and forth, pause on one screen, play on the other one, pause this one, play on the other one.
How
when I do it,
a music video?
I don't watch music videos. Wait.
No.
But when you're editing,
Unless,
like,
like, this
let's
guy-
say you're on Photoshop and not like something where it's audio.
Oh, when I'm doing it like a lot of like Photoshop stuff,
Yeah.
yeah.
You
Sometimes
listen to
I'll
music?
put on the Spotify one on the
Yeah.
other screen. Wait.
What type of music do you listen to?
I just put like it gives you a little playlist, your daily playlist, and there's like 5 depend.
Whatever comes up.
Then go like the 80s one, like a 90s one it gives me, and like a little punk one or whatever. Que caiga ese día, güey.
Yeah.
If I start listening to it, it's kind of off. Because those, I don't have to pause it, pues.
Yeah.
I just let it play, and the other thing doesn't have any sound, doesn't matter. And también, depend if you get into the little groove there, like you get into the groove of you're doing over here. But when it's like the podcast stuff that you have to be pausing back and forth, for some reason, like I said, at some point I stop playing the music way. Like I forget to go back and like keep playing the music. So I'll just listen to silence. Then I'll hear what I'm like EQing, and then I'll hear silence. But a video, for some reason, I will jump back and forth where like pause, play, pause, play, pause, play.
When we're doing the podcast through Zoom, there's a YouTube video always playing in front of me. Like, I don't even know why. Wait, I prefer like.
Don't pay attention to us, pues. Güey.
No, I do. Like we're engaged in a conversation, but for some reason I like to have like something just kind of playing, even though I'm not listening to them talking. It could be like a TED Talk or like a long podcast, but something has to be playing for some reason. For
Shit,
me to,
I can't do that.
no.
That's weird, yeah.
No, I can't do that.
I shouldn't say weird. It just doesn't.
No, yeah, no. For me, I don't. I know that there's a lot of people that will be watching TV. They're on their cell phone, and sometimes they're like, listening to music or. I mean,
It's kind of a tool in a way where because if it's something that's like related to something that you're into right now, sometimes those things that play out if they're showing pictures reminds you of, oh, let me bring that
trigger
up.
something.
Like, oh yeah, that was cool. I read that. Hey, have you guys? And it's just something that just popped up while they were talking, and it's something that I can talk about it because I've read a little bit on it, and it's interesting. Like sometimes it helps, right? But I get why people think that's kind of weird.
Well, we live now in that society where everything's like a, what do they call it? That like double screen or whatever. Like you're watching TV and you're still on your phone,
Yeah.
or you're like you always whatever you're doing, or you're looking at your phone too. Like everything has to be like you can't focus just on you're watching the movie, no? Or
Yeah,
you can't watch some TV.
I can't. I have to either pause the movie or ignore
Yeah,
the
but
phone.
you're from 1920s, way. So
Fuck.
I get it, bro.
Sorry, bro.
Well, I'm
get
not
it.
on my phone watching movies. Way. I was just saying, like when we're doing the podcast or
Yeah,
something that, or,
No,
you
but
guys
I
have it in
mean-
the background.
or
but-
even when I'm editing like YouTube, like some of the videos or whatever, there's something in the back playing that sometimes it snaps me out of my shit, and it's interesting, and then I go back to it. You know what's crazy? Where is like we got the Hulu fucking Plus or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it's called. My chick convinced me to get it. It's like
HBO Max?
$70 a month, like Hulu.
Oh,
something.
shit.
Way.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck I'm paying for, but she was fucking like, oh, this and that.
You bought a car, bro.
Well, she wanted to watch the soccer games at the house, and I don't have fucking.
Oh, the
She's a-
live. It's
Yeah.
the one where it gives you the live channels.
Yeah, I don't have like TV, like a regular, like I don't have my TV is just fucking YouTube, and that's all that I
Yeah,
really care
it's
about. Netflix.
internet. You use it for
Yeah.
data only.
So she's-
Google, Hulu, all these have like you pay. Yeah, it's probably that way.
Yeah, it's something like that.
And you get the live channels too, pues.
Yeah, exactly.
So you get Hulu and all that, but you also get like all the live channels. You can put it on channel 4.
So
and shit.
all the ESPNs and all that shit are on there. So I'm like, all right, fuck
It's
it.
like you got cable on your shit, way.
So we were watching it last night, and I was like, damn, dude, I miss this commercials, Dick. Like, I honestly miss commercials.
Yeah, I don't miss commercials.
You pay for not to get commercials though on your YouTube channel,
But
right?
that's different because I'm
Okay.
watching. Let me get to the point where because YouTube videos I'm watching by myself. Commercials, I can fucking talk to her. If I'm watching the whole fucking show, if I'm watching, especially binge watching it, like,
Yeah.
Dick, I'm watching the whole shit. I don't give a shit about what she thinks or what's going on. But I realized yesterday with the Hulu commercials is I can actually have a conversation with her and not feel like a dick for talking over the fucking movie. And I was like, dude, I fucking miss commercials now. Like seeing it in that perspective, like if you want to talk to your partner, because maybe sometimes you don't fucking give a shit about them. So it's like, let me binge watch fucking all weekend. But it was great, bro. That little reset for me, it was like, and then I realized like, oh shit, I can actually talk to you. Like I can ask you how your day was, or hey, what happened to so and so. And then when the show came back on, we started watching it, and so I thought that was really cool, man. I mean, maybe I'm just the purest way, but it was just interesting. Way I forgot that way that you can actually talk to people during fucking commercials.
But you rarely watch TV on your own, anyways, right?
Well, the thing is, bro, is that I work really hard way to not fucking like. I need that balance, Dick. I like trash TV way. I like all that fucking reality show shit. Like I like that shit way.
Oh, okay.
So to me, it's like a good little balance to not take life so serious and just fucking chill a little bit and watch shit that maybe I shouldn't be watching, because it's a really good balance way in my life, I think, for me.
Yeah.
So I have to kind of just sometimes forget to like do something as far as work, maybe like, I don't know, fucking videos or whatever the fuck I'm doing, recording music, and just focus on just watching fucking TV. Way.
I'll tell you this much: I can see the commercial things, because I remember when watching a show or whatever, and fucking the commercials hit. Te apurabas, you went to the kitchen.
Exactly.
You got something to drink, or Ricky making something, and you're like, okay, fuck, hurry up. Te apurabas, and then fucking you came back and like, all right, cool. I beat it, type of deal, right?
Yeah, even though you could pause.
Yeah, but see, that was before pausing, before fucking.
No, but like Netflix, you could pause.
Oh yeah, you can pause it, pause, and you take your time, and it like fucking prolongs the. Dude, yesterday I started watching. Not to interrupt you, but I started watching. I got out of work at 11 a.m. because I went in at 2:30 in the morning, right?
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, no, actually I got out 12. Sorry. So llegué a la casa and I'm fucking dead tired, way. I'm like a zombie, but I'm all like, all right, I need to tire my mind out. So I started watching this movie on Netflix. It's pretty interesting. It's called Fear Street, 1994, and it's like a slasher fucking film. But it's they're gonna do what is it? Part 1 was on Friday. Part 2 is coming out the next Friday, and Part 3 is the following Friday, right? So I was watching that. Wait, I'm all like, I had to keep pausing it. I'm like, I gotta go fucking do this. And then pinche película was like an hour and something. It took me like 3.5 hours to finish it.
Because of the pauses?
Yeah, the pauses, and then the fucking, like I'm nodding off, and I'm like, okay, let me rewind it. Hold on. Okay, I don't want to miss anything. Because I was like a zombie yesterday, and I needed to tire out, but I'm like, fuck, the fucking movie's pretty interesting, But I do remember at one point, ahorita que estabas diciendo eso, I'm like, fuck, I remember at one point, like, fucking había commercials, te apurabas, güey. Voy a echar una miada,
get something to drink or
let me go get something to drink. Like, oh shit, hey, it started.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, ya vienes en chinga, güey.
Yeah, no, because I like to talk, way, during fucking movies. Sometimes I get bored, way, and I know my chick gets annoyed. Like, I know she gets annoyed, way, because I think it's a slow part of whatever we're watching, but apparently it's like a key part, because I start talking maybe because I feel like I can get something in right here. And then I'm assuming that she's not going to pause it, but
she pauses
it. So I'm like, Dick, it's not that important. You don't have to pause it. And then she's like, but I want to know what happens. And I was like,
yeah, I'm just like her.
And I get a little irritated.
I get the opposite way. I get irritated when you're watching something and someone starts saying something and they don't pause it way. I'm like, you're not going to fucking pause it way?
Yeah.
No, I just felt like it's just something really quick that I want to say. And then I get a little irritated. Like, you don't have to pause it. Like, why are you pausing?
I know we keep bringing this up, but Ferdy and I used to do a like audio commentary on the side,
Yeah.
we're watching something, and the one that always comes up is like the Game of Thrones. We're like, hey ma, ya la hice, fucking put in the down payment.
We had a lot of commentary for Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and then they're like, hey, pinche, hey, check it out, Poden Hacker, and they're like, and then something's like, hey, wait, what did it say? Hold on, rewind it and shit.
Because we were literally doing our own fucking
our own dialogue.
Our own dialogue, pretty much, güey. Mira, ese güey le está diciendo, mira, me la piqué, güey.
Hey, ¿qué tal, güey? ¿Cómo estuvo anoche?
Yeah.
No, pues el pinche el llamamoscas estuvo al 100, güey.
Oh, shit.
But that's also fun. But yeah, you can't do it all the time and shit.
What?
Like, fucking
talk over it.
Yeah, talk over it.
Oh, talk over it? No.
Or a show or whatever. But it is fun. You have to it's gotta be at the right element at the right time.
Yeah.
But como dice este güey, he thinks it's like some downtime in the movie.
Yeah,
way.
no, I think it's just fucking, like, I could get that line in, but then she
that's
pauses
the crucial part right there.
Yeah, and I'm like, Dick, you don't have to pause it.
I'll tell you this much. Fucking I love subtitles, bro.
Oh, dude, I use subtitles all the
I
time.
fucking love them because sometimes I'm trying to remember a time before subtitles, and I'm like, I rewatched movies that I didn't watch it with subtitles, and then I'm like, holy shit, there's a background, and it'll tell you background noise or footsteps. I'm like, what the fuck? There were footsteps in this fucking movie?
Yeah.
And like, random whispers. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like dark, ominous music.
They're like, whoa,
shit.
fuck. Okay,
Something's about to go down, bro.
Shit.
Hey, you don't think it would be cool if somehow we were able to make our own subtitles and then do a little bit more like little extra banter in it?
yeah.
There was, I think I don't know if it still happens, but there was whole like websites dedicated to it.
Dude, I think I would have fun writing subtitles for movies, but just kind of putting extra.
Like fucking.
There was a whole thing. There was websites where you download them and then you watch them with your movie.
That's
right?
awesome, bro.
And like they have it like a whole other script was in the subtitles.
Yeah.
Kind of like the shit like we're saying with Game of Thrones, but it's in the subtitles.
Oh, fucking.
¿Cuánto le diste? Pues todo, güey.
No mames,
Es
güey.
como el vato cabronado, ¿no?
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, but in the subtitles,
Yeah.
Instead of them like what they're talking doesn't match, but the subtitles are some
That's awesome.
like funny
bro.
shit.
Yeah.
You know, fucking. What would be the first movie? Like, let's just say we were. Que nos dijeran, hey, you guys, let's do this. What movie would you want to do?
Shit, I don't know. I'll leave that to you guys, man.
Fucking the Shawshank Redemption, way.
Shawshank Redemption. That's a classic. That was on last night.
Was
Oh
it?
shit!
Yeah. As soon as I spent $70 on Hulu, I'm like, oh great, now I could watch Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, like I haven't seen it before. Yeah, fucking.
Well, for a while, I realized I was spending I wasn't really watching the movies or whatever the shows. I was reading the subtitles with, so I stopped putting the subtitles with.
Did you?
And then I think now I'm back to the subtitles somehow.
I love subtitles, bro.
Well, it's because I like them, but I'm saying like you get at some point you start I don't know how I think we talked about it when I started realizing
When it doesn't match,
Yeah.
it
No,
distracts you.
I hate
not-
that.
yeah.
That distracts
well,
me.
not the matching that I was spending more time reading the subtitles than watching the movie or whatever.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no, bro.
So like you're trying to like you're saying oh shit what I don't hear that fucking footsteps or
Yeah,
all that stuff you're reading, but you're not watching the movie anymore. Now you're just reading the fucking screen.
Yeah, no, it's great. I love subtitles.
I mean, I think it keeps me more awake. You know how sometimes you watch, like, unless you're fucking physically tired, but for the most part, you're engaged because, like, your brain, you're watching the movie, right? You're watching what's going on, and then you're, like, going back and forth, like, reading and going back up, you know? So, like, you're active, dude. Your mind is fucking working.
Yeah, but now you might be missing the other subtext in the picture way.
Yeah.
So like the shit, like the director made this extra widescreen fucking,
Yeah.
so you can see this on the periphery, and you're too busy reading the subtitles.
I'll tell you though, when I'm conflicted by this, it's like fucking cuando me hago algo de comer, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch this, I'm gonna eat. Now it's a little challenging because not only am I trying to watch the fucking what's going on, I'm trying to read and I'm looking at my food, you know. So it's like fuck, ¿qué hago? You know, and I know I've missed stuff. And
no, especially if you're chewing, fucking the AC's on. Good luck hearing what's going on in the movie.
fucking the dog's barking because fireworks are going off and shit.
Yeah.
No mames.
I mean, I thought $70 was a little steep, but I'm like, they gotta make some money. Where these people, we gotta make cash. Way. Did you hear fucking Amazon bought what is it, MGM? They bought that fucking.
They bought a studio,
Yeah, they got what was it? They got
Well,
I think it was MGM. Right?
Well, people were pissed because they got a really nice little stimmy check, and they used part of the stimmy to buy MGM so they can have license to the library to stream on Amazon. I mean, it was a business move, but I was with the people. Like, that's fucking crazy, man. That a lot of these big corporations where they'll get fucking government money and then they buy fucking companies with it, and so it's like basically they got it for free, dick.
Yeah.
Like the whole fucking catalog, because now they own fucking MGM.
I'm trying to remember what's under MGM that's a big movie or big franchise. I can't remember.
I'm not sure, but I mean, it's a big one, bro.
MGM owns other studios too.
Yeah.
But they're all fighting over what's out there, way. Porque I think everything's owned by everybody already, way.
Yeah.
Well, not everything, pero pinche Disney owns fucking a chingo, pinche Netflix para. No, the Netflix. Who the fuck else was buying? There's another big company I'm trying to think of. Way.
Oh, what was it? AT&T bought
Maybe it's AT&T.
Yeah, they failed with what was it? What the fuck did they buy that they failed and it like sucked?
DirecTV.
or something. They were trying to get into the broadband, and they were trying to get into like the movies or and everything with the whole theater, with the whole pandemic and the movies, and they were releasing movies on platforms. Somehow it fucking backfired on them.
No, that's not true. Way.
No?
No.
What was it?
No, I'm saying that you're looking at it the reasonable way that it backfired, but no, Dick. These are purposely executed buys to offset taxes where you got to take losses.
Oh, all right. No, I was just going off on a totally different route than you were.
These people are smart, Dick. I know we talk about fucking politicians being idiots and like. I know a lot of people say like, oh, these guys are fucking dumb. Like, these people aren't fucking dumb, dude. These people that are in these high positions, they're fucking smart people, Dick. And I feel like sometimes we talk shit and it's like, no, these fucking snakes know what they're doing.
Just be with us. Shit. All right, but it's been, it's commercials, I guess they're nostalgic. I don't know if I'm all for them or not, I don't know. I mean... for me, se me hace más fácil to pause it. But again, I'm not like, maybe like with you, your girl, or maybe you, it bothers you that you pause it. Just let it fucking play. But at least this is like it's already integrated into
I mean,
it.
I only watch TV as far as like TV, the weekends where that's basically all that. I mean, during the week, I'm not really watching YouTube, I don't think it's TV. I mean, sometimes I watch a podcast on that or just learn about things on there or just something that interests me. Mm-hmm. It's hard right now, Dig. We say that it's really easy. We're living in really good times, way, but I mean it's a gig economy, Dig. As a musician, as I guess we're content creators, way, we have to learn how to fucking edit, way. We have to learn how to do all these fucking things in order to be competitive with me personally, like other musicians, and just if you don't know how to record yourself, if you don't have a mic to record yourself, if you don't have software at home, a studio at home. Like you're really not gonna compete with other musicians that are expected to have that already, If I want to audition for a fucking big band, which I'm trying to figure out how to do all that shit, like I don't know how one would go about like auditioning to a fucking big band. When I get the opportunity to submit an audition tape, don't think I'm gonna fucking send a cheesy little fucking video with not good lighting with the audio that sucks from your phone. I'm gonna fucking produce a video because now I know how to do that where I can produce nice text. The audio is gonna be on point. The lighting is gonna be better than just. So that already kind of makes you stand out more than the other person that aren't gonna really think about those little details. So it's a very competitive market.
You brought up a good point. Yeah, like how do musicians audition for the big bands? Whenever they need somebody or they're like looking for somebody.
Well, there's agents and shit like that'll give you leads, but I mean I just don't know. Like I think I never really taken that step in my life, which it's one of those things. We work on, we procrastinate a lot. It's one of the reasons why, maybe sometimes I see where I'm at and I'm like, man, I could have been here. We're all human, Dick. We all think about shit like that. But yeah, it's very competitive right now, Dick. Like for even like, the podcasting thing, we're trying to figure out. I mean, I know we need work where as far as like promoting and try to put ourselves out there a little bit more. So. Everything is like you gotta figure out like how to stand out and how to be different. Way. Sometimes
I think about it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if we hit rock bottom, we're able to fucking push this podcast to its full potential. But I'm not saying that we're comfortable, but we do have busy lives.
Are you guys enjoying the coffee? Fucking.
I mean the little coffee journey. Yeah, bro. I like that. I'm liking the coffee journey.
Yeah. Fernie's really enjoying it.
I don't know if the new of it all has worn off yet. Like the honeymoon.
The new smell.
Yeah, the little honeymoon stage. I don't know if that's worn out yet.
What is it that you enjoy most about that way?
The whole coffee thing.
Yeah.
Well, dude, right now I got on a whole little kick this week of fucking learning about like the farms and like that whole process. Like how they process the coffee, how they dry it out, and all that shit. Mm-hmm. So I mean, it might just be that there's still stuff to learn.
Yeah.
How to go do well. We get into shit and then we drill down into like the processes.
You really understand.
Yeah, you fucking go like process to process way, trying to learn
all the little nuances. And shit.
So I don't know if it's still that way that I'm still like drilling down into it way, but it's been a while way. So I think, but I like it way. It's not just about like fucking tasting coffee, porque también like roast something, or el compa gives me like something from his little batches, whatever, and I go fucking try to make it. I'm still trying to learn
The pour over.
how to do the pour over properly way and shit like that.
I mean, what would, like you say, like the rock bottom? Like I don't know. I don't know how.
What
like,
I was saying is like, you know how certain people usually ¿cómo te digo? They se superan or they'll excel because they have nothing else. You know, like I got nothing else holding me back. I either make this fucking happen or that's it. You know, like they either lost their job, they lost their marriage, they lost their house, they're like I don't know. I'm just going to extremes, but I'm just saying at some point we're like, I have no other choice. I have no other choice but to make this flourish. You know, so I'm not saying that the podcast, and I was going with the podcast. I wasn't going with anything else. I'm like, sometimes we're not really going like blowing it up or like doing what we have to do because, we know we all have jobs. We're not. I'm not saying we're comfortable, but we're doing it.
We're
just
pretty comfortable with.
We're doing it to where like everything's sort of kind of there's a balance to it. Even though hay veces que you do have pedos. Shit happens. Life happens. You have little things that throw you off and everything. But we haven't been to the point where like, this is our only chance, guys. If we don't do this, we're done, type of deal. We're really enjoying it. It's not a job, even though, like you said, it's a fucking job. But I still enjoy it. There's not like
a lot of contradictory stuff
no,
in here.
I'm just saying, it's not a job. Like we're making money off of this. Like our responsibility is, I guess, to ourselves and the listeners.
I mean, dude, honestly, I personally feel like if you just devote yourself to one thing, your game plan and your business plan is a little flawed way. It's 2021. You can't just say I'm gonna go all in a podcast and not have other avenues. Like I said, learn how to edit, learn how to do all this shit, learn how to have different. We're in the gig economy, dude. 2021 is a gig economy way. Like, that would be really fucking risky for somebody to just say like, I'm gonna go all in and playing the guitar, like, but like what are you gonna do in that?
I'm sure in that process I mean, this is just generalizing. I mean, I'm saying like if we really had to make this happen, of course you're gonna learn how to edit, you're gonna learn how to make the best space, you're gonna fucking soundproof a place where like the audio's crisp. If you're gonna video it, what kind of camera, how to
we went through all that way.
Yeah, we did, but
that's what I'm saying. That's what now we're comfortable with.
Most of it is like you went through it. You were doing all of it.
But I'm saying,
but no, like I didn't get into the video. We're like, I'm like, all right, I'll take the video and I'll fucking do this.
Yeah, but I'm saying when we started at rock bottom, like we're saying, we didn't fucking we're on meth or anything. But I'm saying when we started, pues we all were in their way, like, oh shit, what do we need? We need to get this. Oh shit, we should order this. Hey bro, I read about this. We should try this.
Yeah.
Oh, we should fucking try putting this on Instagram. Oh, we should try fucking doing this. And all that fucking, you get comfortable. Eventually that dies out way. Oh, we record Saturdays, we leave all that for Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
¿Me entiendes? As por before, remember fucking the text chains,
every
the
fucking
little,
day we were like talking about it. Like, oh man, hey, I think we got to work on this. Or like, oh shit, fucking, what was that noise? Or, I remember all
that's
that.
what I'm saying. So
I get what Fernando's saying, and he's right way. But I mean, there's different ways of seeing things, right? I mean, the podcast is just... It's just the base layer of things. There's different layers, Istaza. There's different layers to the base layer of podcasts. And yeah, we're comfortable with the podcast. We're rolling through it, but that doesn't mean that we're comfortable in our lives. You guys started a fucking coffee business.
No.
I'm trying to do YouTube. Like, I feel like this is the right path for a podcast, Dick. Like, you create an ecosystem around it. Like, I feel like, yeah, we could be doing more. But I feel like we're doing more.
No, I'm not saying that we're like, no estamos haciendo nada. I mean, we're still showing up.
Yeah.
We're showing up constantly, like, except for the, say when they call out or fucking.
Right away.
Yeah, but for the most part, I think, we're pretty consistent and we do make the time for it. And if something happens, we'll try to make up for it, But yeah, it's definitely an ecosystem. But I sometimes wonder, what would it be if like this like based on this, we really took advantage of it and made it bigger, because I'm not gonna say that because of the followers, you can't go by the followers on Instagram, but we're not even at 5,000, bro. But I'm not gonna base it upon that. I'm sure we have listeners, but how many more listeners can we do if we like really push it and promote it? by using a lot of the social media, by fucking really meeting people out there and talking about it. Because I rarely tell people about the podcast anymore. At the beginning, I did.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We're comfortable.
Yeah, at the beginning, they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm part of a 3-guy podcast." Or like, "Yeah,
No way.
yeah, I know, right?" Sounds kind of
Get together all sweaty on Saturdays.
Fuck yeah, dude.
No, but I think that rock bottom thing you're saying is the same mentality of when hit hits the fan, I'll do this.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's like instead of thinking, hey, I'll do this when this happens, way, you should just do that way. ¿Me entiendes?
Yeah, and that's the other thing is like we got so many things going on right now. Like, I mean, you have your family, you have
Right away.
No, I'm just saying.
Why are you doxing them, bro? Just say
No,
there's a lot
I
of
mean,
things
like
going on.
you have a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
Tú también.
But
You really like you really don't have Esteban. You really don't have like. Rarely do you have like a time for just yourself, because if you do, you're working. You're with your dad. You're working.
Yeah.
You're dealing. With in your relationship. With your mom. Y todo ese desmadre. También. And over here too. I mean, I think most of my fucking time is just fucking on work, dude.
Yeah.
I'm spending it at work. If I'm not at work, I'm in traffic.
I mean, yeah, we could always push it where, yeah, of course. I'm not saying we're not,
Yeah.
but we're definitely moving on different layers of the actual base podcast, and I honestly feel like eventually it's gonna all come back full circle.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy it. I mean, yeah, I never thought that this was gonna fucking pay bills or whatever. I just like the banter and I like to interact with people, meeting cool people. I mean, if anything, I feel like it's going great. I mean, everything I could have more money in my bank account. I could have less weight that I'm carrying in my fucking stomach. I could have. There's always room for improvement, but we got to realize that we sometimes we tend to forget where we're at and where we come from and how far we've come along. And I feel like I understand what you guys are saying as far as being comfortable, man. But I mean, we're definitely not just seeing what happens. I don't feel that way. Mm-hmm. At least me personally, I don't feel like we're just kind of doing it for like, oh well, let's see what happens. Like I don't. I mean, for me, there's the purpose and there's everything looks like it's moving along the way it should.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, I didn't think we were going to get to this point. I honestly think like, oh, maybe this is going to last maybe a year or two.
I mean, what would if let's say the podcast failed? Like, what is failure to you with this podcast? That we just stopped doing it? Does that mean that the podcast failed?
No, I don't think the podcast failed. It's just that it ran its course, I think. I would think of it. It ran its course. We did what we did. We enjoyed it. We reached people's lives. At the end, it's like maybe they'll be the ones that they'll feel it more. The listeners.
Right away.
I'm just saying.
Right away, they'll miss me.
I know they'll miss us. They'll miss us.
Yeah, they don't know what they have right now until it's gone.
No, I think if we just stopped doing it, I think I'd be fine with that. But I think failure would be more like if we all got into pedos way over the podcast and then fucking went our own ways.
We stopped talking to
like,
each other.
Like, la chingada, cabrón. Then I would say it failed, you know? Pero, like, if we just fucking all of a sudden couldn't do it for some reason,
Yeah.
then I don't think that'd be a failure. I think we've accomplished something, way. Does sound like the final podcast. No mames, way.
Yeah, we're going to go on a long vacation.
Right away.
Eso sí, though, I don't think we've taken a vacation.
We've taken, like,
a few days off.
A few days, but I mean, have we?
Yeah, I think that like the first Christmas or whatever, we played two like pre-recorded ones.
Oh, that's right. But
we took like 3 weeks off.
Oh, that's right.
And then another one during like a summer or something. We took like 2 or 3 weeks off.
I think it's time to do a pre-recording one and take a vacation.
Right away.
Ramon's already tired, bro.
Right away. Ramon's fucking throwing in the towel.
Yeah, you guys are business fucking coffee guys.
But I mean, it's like you're saying, we live now in a time where you have to be wearing a lot of hats.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
That's what I'm saying. But in that same rate, I don't think you fucking baseline one way for another one. Like you have to, if you're gonna wear all those hats, then you got to commit to all those hats.
You got to make it multifunctional. Like it has a little flap in the back that's white out. Get enough room for the hairdo. That it's also a fucking
buy a case for them.
That's like a hard hat to protect you from falling objects. Fucking bling it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
I mean, even if the podcast is where you guys think it should be, we would still have to be doing more.
Yeah.
Like, there's always more.
There's always more.
That's what I'm trying to get at. Is like,
and I'm not arguing.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's arguing.
I mean, it's. I'm fucking perfectly happy where it's at. Way. I mean, I think that the ecosystem that's being created, we're doing what we were supposed to do. Where it's just provide content for people and try to maybe get them off a little hump. Maybe they need a little laugh or fucking stupid conversations. Sometimes it helps them. I mean, Dick, there's people that fucking that work in curing cancer, and if they tell you if at least one person is cured, my life's work is done. Dick, how many people have we gotten DMs from that?
Yeah, that's really helped them out. That's got them out of the funk, or like help them, see a different side of their fucking, what was it? They call it Chicanoism, I guess. Like because a lot of people are trying to get the connection to, they're going back to the roots, or like, what is a Chicano? And when they look at podcasts and they put Chicano Shuffle, boom, we come up and like, dude, fuck, I didn't think I was gonna, this is a totally different fucking podcast that I'm used to. You guys are, you guys are funny, you got serious,
Ay,
you got
oilo.
¿Sí o no nos dicen eso?
Ya, chúpatela.
Oh, but, it's not to toot our own horn, but it's like comments like that we're like, fuck.
And surprisingly, fucking, with all your doubts today, we've been getting a few of those comments lately.
Yeah. Maybe they hear it on The Voice.
That's what I'm saying. So if we say like us arguing and fucking saying, fuck you guys, I don't want this anymore, that's the podcast failed. But what if there's that person that helped, that we helped them? Did it really fail? Like, Dick, that's when you really have to like overanalyze shit, because that's what keeps you fucking grounded. Because we sometimes don't appreciate, we want more, and we're saying, But like, if this podcast takes a shit and it quote unquote fails, it's not gonna fail for everybody, right? Because what if there's that one person listening to this shit, or have listened to an episode before that I mean, dude, I've gotten DMs from people that are like, hey bro, like, I heard you talking about your dad, and like, no, I'm fucking trying to work on my dad. Like, if we failed, did it fail? That person's fucking
well, I don't think any of us said that it would fail. I mean, the only, I mean, at least
you said it,
from my point of view.
I don't see it failing though. That's the thing, is that you said if it fails is when we fucking you labeled that a fail, that we say fuck it.
Like
not if we say fuck it. If we say fuck it to each other.
Yeah, like si nosotros
how's that a fail though, Dick?
Because I lost two friends.
Yeah.
So I helped those people. I feel good about those people.
Yeah.
But now I lost two good friends, ¿me entiendes?
Yeah.
So on a personal level, that's a fail for me, way. So I did this for 3 years. Yeah, there's a lot of positive. But not only does that positive end, I lost two friends.
Yeah.
So as opposed to if we just burn out, or it just ends, or whatever, we mutually say, Sasuke, I don't got time, or I got fucking Sasuke has too many hats, and this one's like the least priority or some shit, and everybody's like, fuck it, cool, I feel the same way. Then that's not a failure, because you have all those positives, way. But if you end it with that giant fucking negative where I lost two friends, or if I lost one, way, if two of us fight with the other one, y el otro se pela, fucking band style, and we start our own fucking podcast over here, I guess maybe that wouldn't be as big as a fail, but I would still imagine, personally, I would take it like, what went wrong here, way? We had all that positive. What went wrong that I lost a friend in all this way? Mm-hmm. So see, personally, way, not as a fucking, as a
whole. Like, yeah, the podcast, I mean, let's think about it. How many other podcasts have started and they've told us, like, hey man, because of you guys and blah, blah, blah. There's other communities that started because they started listening to us.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, hey, fuck it, anybody could do it. And we keep telling them, anybody could do a podcast. The only thing, it's not easy.
I mean, we've lost friends throughout the 4 or 5 years that we've been doing this.
Oh, yeah, we have.
Like, there's losses, Dick. I mean, in order for you to move forward in life, there has to be losses that are made, Dick. And sometimes, I mean, you have to sacrifice shit like that way.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not. I'm not calling it quits, Dick. We're just having a conversation.
That's it. This is the last episode.
They said in the beginning, this is the last episode.
I mean, this, Dick. If you,
we should call it that way. The last episode.
Let's be honest.
Didn't make it 200, bro.
This is the reason why relationships fail, because this is the reason why business fucking relationships. They say that the only ships that sink are partnerships.
Oh shit!
It's because they don't do what we just did right now. We're having an open dialogue conversation about how we feel, and that's really important in a fucking relationship. So, as long as we keep doing this, I mean, I don't see. Honestly, me personally, like, I wouldn't think like, fuck you guys, that's it. No matter what would happen, I would never fucking be that person that's like, oh fuck these guys, I hate these fucking dudes. Like, you guys could do the worst thing ever, and I would still not be like, I hate these fucking people. I'll probably talk shit, but I would not hate you guys.
But I mean, there's a lot of things that we get into that we probably think the same thing. Where you've been in through other little things that you leave without someone else. Way, like you said, we lost other friends and stuff, even throughout the course of this thing. For same thing, where we're getting to something, and for some reason something happens, and you break apart. Way, ¿me entiendes? So you could always think that way before, but you never know. Pues like we say, we don't know what the future holds. Pues,
yeah, for sure, man.
So like I don't know what would happen. Pues that, like you're saying, a bunch of shit can happen, or it could be a little. I don't think it'd be a little thing. Tampoco. I don't know.
I mean, I think our friendship is strong enough where like we could be mad at each other, upset, or disagree on something, but it's not going to stop the friendship.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've gone through a lot of shit. I mean, I know that we've pissed off Esteban. You guys have pissed me off. We pissed off Fernie. We've been pissed off at each other, but then as soon as we're done, we meet up for the next week and we're at it again, you know?
Yeah, I mean, dude, even if you guys said, hey, man, this coffee thing's fucking picking up, bro, we don't have time. Dude, I would be fucking stoked for you guys.
Oh, yeah. And we would be stoked for you, too. Like, let's just say.
I would be like, dude, that's fucking awesome, dude. Fuck yeah.
I don't stoke anybody.
Like, I wouldn't be fucking like upset. Like, oh, now you guys are going to leave me? Like,
No.
what? Like, what about me? Like, no, Dick, that's not being a friend.
No, because we've always said it, because you even said it. Like, if something happens, dude, I would use that to pick us up.
Yeah, that's exactly what everything that I'm doing. Even if I don't fucking like, I promote it. Even though maybe you guys don't think that I do. Like I do promote it, dude. And with fucking the YouTube stuff, I always put the link. I always like. That's what I'm saying. Like right now, it doesn't feel like, but everything is gonna come full circle way to the base layer, which is this podcast. This podcast. Dick, if it wasn't for this podcast, the coffee thing, maybe how was that happen? Way like this podcast helped.
Oh yeah,
you guys. This podcast helped me get into YouTube and helped me feel like, hey, there's a need for information. People are hungry for fucking a different perspective. If it wasn't for this fucking podcast, I would have never figured that out. And for me to just fucking be like, oh well, deuces, bro, I made it over here, and not fucking and not acknowledge what is
it
that
vidrios.
like what is it that got me there, which is having this ecosystem or this network that we have. Then that would be fucking really shady of me, dude.
Dude, this podcast, we've made friends, we've made acquaintances, we've met other podcasters. It's like, I think the coffee came from this podcast, from the fucking interaction between other podcasters. Yeah. It was a fucking bike ride that started this.
I don't know if it was a bike ride.
Well, no, it was a bike ride because that's where you met.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's where fucking.
That's where it's. If anything, that's kind of what the little spark.
That's not where the conversation started with.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. Well, I'm just saying, there's a lot of things that happen from.
Dude, you got your history wrong on that shit too, Will?
I don't know. I mean,
you always make shit up, bro.
No, I mean,
the fake news is strong with this one.
Fernie's the one that came with the coffee. I'm like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah.
But I was under the impression that it started from a bike ride with him having a conversation with Sergio. And that spun out to something else that, it was like, that it took it from there.
Yeah, I mean,
because from there we met the roaster, and from the roaster we met the suppliers, and then from the suppliers, that's the connection that I'm going with. So that's what I'm saying. It started from other podcasters inviting for a bike ride, but Fernie disagrees, and maybe I might. A lo mejor estoy mal yo.
You're making shit up.
I don't
bro.
disagree. That's not how.
You're fucking making shit up. Man.
Oh, well, Fernie says it's wrong. All right, maybe I'm wrong. I am wrong.
It didn't start at a bike ride, but a bike ride was part of the.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the art walk, dude. We met fucking really cool people there, man. It was a small fucking art walk or whatever it was. The keeping the culture alive.
Yeah.
It was small. It wasn't as big as other years, but dude, I mean, how many fucking people did we meet that were fucking cool as fuck, dude?
They fucking walked up, and like some that knew us, and you know what? There was a listener that showed up early in the beginning that we were like setting up, and he came in and he's like, oh my God, I've been listening to you guys, and yeah, Simon. And then in came in Big Paul that kind of distracted, and then when I looked for that listener that was there, I didn't see him anymore. I just want to throw apologies to
dude,
throw apologies.
I ran into him in the aisle. I talked to him for like 20 minutes.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I ran into him in one of the aisles, and he's just. I'm like, dude, he was saying that he's starstruck. And I'm like, bro, we're just fucking, just dudes, way.
All right.
He's like, but come on, bro. And I'm like, no, dude, no, we're just people that just decided to record something. I mean, but he was, he appreciated what we've done and what we do. And that's what I'm saying. It's just people like that we meet, me personally, that I meet. And, that's the reason why this has to be a thing. Where it's not really for my personal gain, even though, I mean, obviously we want to have a stable life way and fucking be able to buy fucking food. But
need a Bentley, fool.
We need a fucking Lambo.
I don't need that.
I need a fucking Lambo. But just to have these interactions with these dudes, man, that I'm like, fuck, man, they look like us, Dick, and they have the same concerns that we had or have, and it's just about creating a community around it, bro. And maybe sometimes people listening to this, they don't see eye to eye to what I say or what some of us say, but the point is, like, let's not dwell on that part that we're fucking saying this or that. Let's just dwell on that we're just having a dialogue, and that's something that's really important. Something that our community lacks is critical thinking, way. I feel like there's not a lot of critical thinking in some of the interactions that I have, and I feel like that's something that's really important. And not to say that doesn't exist, but I'm just trying to have a dialogue, Dick. I don't care if maybe sometimes it's offensive, but I just want to have a conversation. I don't mean harm, Dick. You guys don't fucking mean harm. Like we're just trying to have a conversation.
I don't know. Fernie does like to throw little jabs.
I like to throw jabs. Are we talking about the underbelly of the podcasting?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
No, but this guy's not a.
He's not a bad person.
He's not. Dig. This guy.
Oh no, you're talking about the. I didn't see him. I was too busy with the trying to set up the coffee thing.
Yeah, and I really felt bad, dude. I'm like, because I'm like, yeah, he was there, but then in came in Big Paul. You can't ignore.
Steals the show, bro.
Yeah, that guy's like a planet, dude. He's got his own gravity.
I brought my cigars today so we could smoke.
Oh shit! I forgot mine. Yeah, wait. And I said
we're doing a session with the landlord. So I brought mine.
I even fucking looked up how to keep it fresh, way, like in the little baggie or whatever. They metí a little moist sponge or something.
I mean, people like Big Paw, dude. Like, I mean, come on, dude. Like, we don't have money, thing, but we got fucking our Rolodex.
Oh yeah,
full of fucking
expensive, dude.
Our Rolodex is full of people that are just fucking
good-hearted, good people, and just overall, like, just fucking amazing.
And that might be broke too, way, but they're good people.
But también, we've met hustlers with they really work hard. Not hustlers in the sense que te van a bajar la cartera, güey, but
not the tranza kind.
Yeah, not the tranza kind.
I'm sure there's been a few way that we snaked around.
And we've met people that are like fucking genuine. That we've met some that sometimes that we have a relationship with, in the sentido like we text or they'll call us up and they have that connection to us, So it's been great, man. I can't say anything bad about it. So it's just sad that this is the last podcast.
Yeah.
So I mean, if we're talking about it that way, and I like to take jabs, como dices, way. I mean, there's been the negative side way where fucking people have talked shit about shit. Because for somehow, I mean, in the same thing that we're talking about, in the same vein, just because we don't believe the same things doesn't mean we're against you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And some people have taken it just because, you don't believe the same things, or I guess you're not with me.
Yeah.
And I just want to fucking put that out there, because that's not what it means. It doesn't mean we don't support you or whatever. Like we don't have to push you if we don't believe in you. It doesn't mean we're against you. We're not. You're not our competition, way.
Sometimes I know,
we're not each other's competition.
I know what you're talking about, way. And then sometimes, like with certain listeners too, because I kind of look at the Instagram often también, and I see that they're trying to push us to bring shit up and like talk about this and this and that. I mean, the whole tortilla thing that happened. I mean, me personally, that's fucking bullshit, Dick. Like all this shit. But my perspective is like just because I'm not vocal about racist shit that happens in our community doesn't mean that I don't support it. I just want to come at it from a different angle. Like the way I feel is like there's people, and I know like George Lopez was criticized because he didn't fucking step up for it. I saw these little things about somebody calling him on and shit, and they're fucking 100% correct, bro. Like he should use his fucking platform to fucking be the voice of reason. And me personally, way. I think that all that shit's injustice. That man, it's fucking racist. It still exists. Way our communities get put down all the fucking time. There's no proper representation that'll fucking represent us. Even if I don't talk about it, doesn't mean that it doesn't fucking piss me off, Dick. It's just for me personally, I try to come at it from a different angle, right? And I get criticized sometimes because I get DMs on Instagram. I get criticized that I don't care about those certain things just because I don't really try to follow that whole victim mentality. And that doesn't mean that I don't care. It's just a different approach. It's just what I'm trying to add is just a different texture to the conversation, a different layer to like the interaction. But don't think that that shit doesn't upset me, and that shit fucking doesn't piss me off.
We don't think about it, no? Yeah.
Like that all the shit that everybody, like the everything that was happening through Trump, everything that's going on now, everything, all the injustices with the food vendors, all that shit fucking really pisses me off, way. But that doesn't mean that I don't care if I don't bring it up, Dick. That's something that I want to express right now because we're kind of having a dialogue like that. It's just because I don't bring it up doesn't mean that it doesn't fucking affect me as well.
Yeah. And sometimes we don't bring it up because, we all have different opinions. Sometimes maybe we're not really invested in it. We don't want to come up sounding stupid. I mean, I know Fernie does his homework. I know you do your homework. I try to do sometimes my homework. But at the same time, it's like I don't really have like the extent or the history or how it breaks down or how it connects, and then I don't want to end up sounding stupid and giving false information. Even though for other shit, I always make shit up.
Somehow we always sound like that way.
We always do,
Somehow we're always.
But for the important things, for the important matters.
Oh God! Somehow we always fucking say stupid shit and fucking.
We've offended so many people. We've lost
but también you don't want to forzarlo, You don't want to fucking just shoehorn everything in. We think this podcast will never end,
Yeah.
So to those listeners,
6-hour podcast,
to those listeners and everything. Not that we don't ignore you or anything. It's just sometimes we just like, you know what? There's already enough of that shit going on. We just want to distract people, and sometimes we can't avoid it. It'll come up in the conversation, or someone will bring it up, or because it's still present. But for the most part, we don't.
We do lack leadership, though, Dick. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like we do lack somebody that fucking like that's something that the black community has, where like. There's strong fucking leaders that'll really express themselves in public and really fucking say what they don't like and really push people. But I mean, who's like people look at George Lopez as like the quote unquote leader, Dick.
That's what I was telling someone. This was before that whole George Lopez thing. But someone saying, "Hey, bro, why don't people like George Lopez say that?" I go, why do you look to George Lopez to do that way?
He's a fucking comedian, Dick.
Like I'm like, why are you looking to him to do that? Exactly, he's a fucking comedian. Yeah, he says shit on social media and fucking says a bunch of shit. But why do you look to him to do that way?
Yeah.
And it's called like what I was talking about way. Why don't you step it up then way? Or why don't you find an organization that actually works with what you're talking about way?
Yeah.
Instead of looking to George Lopez way. Hey, why didn't George Lopez do this?
I mean, dude, this podcast started with fucking Trump being elected too, and part of the reason was that we wanted to me personally, I wanted to kind of go out there and put myself out there and fucking be a voice, even though maybe sometimes what I say is not going to resonate well. But instead of complaining about this, complaining about that, saying this is bullshit, we started a fucking podcast where we're able to kind of talk about it and maybe put a different perspective or maybe shine a light to it. But I feel like a lot of people they need direction, bro, and they need that leader. They need that person that guides them through this fucking uncharted fucking life that a lot of people live. Dude, the home, the dad's not there. There's no leadership. There's not that one person that's fucking that's bringing them over. Like you talk about before with that school teacher that you talk about that was really influential to you guys.
Yeah.
That was a positive role model. I've spent most of my fucking childhood, teen years, looking for a strong fucking mentor, somebody that just kind of was like, "Dig, this is what you do. This is how you do it." I didn't have that.
No father figure type shit. Yeah,
I didn't have that, bro. And this problem is a little bit more complex than why isn't George Lopez fucking?
But do you think that that whole leader thing has to do with the fucking?
Leader's a terrible word, man. I'm sorry that I.
Yeah, but I mean,
a role model.
But people,
maybe a role model.
Yeah, but people.
A voice.
People understand what you're saying when you say leader, pues, like someone to be the spear, pues, the tip. Pero el pinche you think part of it is fucking at least the raza were fucking haters, way?
Of course,
yeah.
of course, bro.
You get someone coming up and you go, "Este way, ¿por qué?"
Of course, 100%.
Who are you, homie?
or and then not only that, but then everything starts coming out like, oh yeah, you know, he's a left or he's a left wing or he's a right wing or he's too much of a conservative or he's too much of a liberal, and like, oh, that doesn't like it doesn't fit. They're not speaking for what I want, you know, type of deal.
No, but he rolls up in a fucking a BMW, like, hey, wait,
You know?
so wait, ¿qué pedo, wait? Where's our money going?
Yeah, or if he rolls up in a fucking 92 Tercel, we're not gonna follow this guy. Look at
know.
what he's driving.
Oh no, for sure, way.
You know, like, well, what is it? I mean, we're very complex fucking culture.
That's a good way.
We're a very complex culture, dude.
That's the way.
No nos entendemos, no sabemos qué queremos, güey. We want this, but then when we get it, we fight it.
We're like that review that we got fucking.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
I like it, but I don't.
I don't care what anybody says. That was a good review. Man.
I like it, but I don't.
Yeah,
He gave us 4 stars, and he told us exactly why he gave us 4 stars. I approve of
You know
that
what?
review.
I'm gonna give this guy a shout out right now, and I'm gonna read it because there's probably some people here that are like.
They're like, what are they
because
talking
it was
about?
only a little story, no?
So we got a review on iTunes, and I had put
For the record, I approve.
yeah. Well, no, I thought it was funny too, bro. So I'm gonna even say this dude's name. I'm assuming he's a guy. Shit, I don't want to offend people
I know.
nowadays, man. You gotta.
All right, but yeah, but it was a very.
It was a conflicted.
Yeah.
Okay, it's from somebody named Navy Davy 8. So
Navy Davy 8.
He gave us four stars.
4 stars?
It said, and the title is "I like it, but I don't." And I'm like, all right,
It caught my attention right
it's
away.
gonna be good. He's like, I don't know what it is. Some episodes are good and others are not. Same with the intro song. I like it, but I don't.
Oh, he's gonna hate this one.
It's catchy and it's annoying. It's definitely an a quote unquote LA show. I don't even know how I found it. My wife is from Long Beach, and so I know some of the areas they talk about. But if you're not from there, you're gonna be like, what are they talking about? They do have some relatable stuff once in a while, but then it goes back to LA stuff. Like I said, I like it, but I don't.
I approve, except for this one sounds more like 3 stars. But I'm glad you at least gave us the extra just in case. But I approve, homie.
That is a perfect description of the complex community this guy's talking about.
Yeah, definitely. We're definitely.
No, but I mean, he's right. I mean, we're from LA.
yeah.
So
I mean, I'm not gonna talk about El Paso. I'm not gonna talk about Chicago. I'm not gonna talk about fucking Rhode Island.
Yeah, I understand why sometimes it could be hard to relate, and they can't all be gems. So I mean,
Yeah, no, I mean, actually, you got to really think about it. This guy sounds like he's picky or whatever. This
I
person.
think it's just fucking normal. Way.
No, this person sounds like they're not easily impressed. They're not easily fucking. I'm gonna judge from that fucking.
Oh, from that review.
If I was to judge this dude's fucking point of view, I would say this guy's hard to please, or this person is never. It takes a lot for this person to give it a fucking. So the fact that he was like neutral, but he gave us 4 stars. That means that there's some going on that's right. Something's working, because somebody like that was super honest, and we really appreciate the honesty. But he wasn't like a fuck these guys 2 stars.
Yeah.
You know?
He didn't go. He could have went 2 stars. You're right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you whoever left that review.
I don't care what all the shit.
What is it, David Navy 8 or Navy Davy?
I don't care who's talking shit. I appreciate
Nobody was
it, bro.
talking shit. It was just.
You know, I mean, a lot of people, because of the stories, are like, "Hey, it sounds. What did you put? Are we breaking up?"
Yeah, wait a minute. I'm kind of confused. Are we breaking up? Like, what's going on here?
Well, the way this episode was going, I think we might be.
Yeah, no, this is the last episode, guys. You know.
So, but yeah, wait, that was a good review, way.
Navy Davy 8.
Navy Davy 8. Yeah. I wonder where
was honest, bro.
I wonder where he's from though. Where he's staying at. Because he says that he's not from LA, but the wife is Long Beach.
I don't know if it matters, way. He was honest.
No, I mean, I just that way, fucking, we could do a little research, and I'll start making shit up from random streets
it's
over
because
there.
he's from Florida.
Oh, all right.
And I don't know. It doesn't matter. Way.
I was in Little Havana the other day.
Hey, but if you guys have been listening and you guys are on iTunes and you haven't left a review, come on, what the fuck, dude? We're over here fucking telling you guys that this and that, like fucking, it's hot as fuck right now. We're having a really serious conversation about the faith of this fucking.
It's like we're in a
And our
sauna, bro.
balls are sweating fucking gacho.
I think shit got real because we're having a heat stroke.
So why haven't you guys fucking at least given us some feedback? And it helps, it helps with everything, dude. I mean, Ramon's fucking he doesn't get fucking some kind of a positive fucking review. I mean, good luck having him show up.
You know what? We do get them on the DMs. Should we start sharing those? But I feel like sometimes they're more personal.
The DMs, way.
No, the DMs are more personal.
Yeah,
bro.
they're more personal. But the
DMs
iTunes,
are more, hey, bro, my rent's due next week, bro. I know you guys have a podcast. I need a couple
can you
hundred
do a
bucks.
GoFundMe?
Yeah, I heard you guys have condinas.
I heard you like to donate to good causes.
We get some fucking...
Yeah, we do. But I mean, there's a lot of people, like, I really appreciate the DMs. Yeah, we get some that are like, you know, from left field, but we welcome them all.
Pero, so, ya que estamos por allí, güey.
A ver.
I got an email I was going to bring up fucking towards the end, but I don't know how close we are to that, güey.
All right. This is the
I
last
told
episode.
this guy, I missed this email, way. So, like, I don't know, when was this? From the June 12th, way. I just fucking saw it the
Well,
other
no,
day.
2021, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mames, güey.
No, not 2020 because I'm like, hey, wait.
2017, güey.
Ya vamos, ¿qué? 3 semanas?
Yeah.
But I just found that yesterday or the day before, I don't remember, way, a few days ago. So I told him, fucking, instead of answering you and giving you Ramon's point of view, I'll give you Ramon's real point of view, güey.
Ah, cabrón.
Well, because you'll see.
All right.
Mira, so this is a question. I was born in Chihuahua,
fuck.
Mexico,
Shit.
but adopted by white people when I was a baby. I was never taught Spanish except for colors and numbers. Not because my parents were against it, but because they didn't know. Over the years, I'm 44, I've learned Spanglish and more about mi cultura. Reading books and websites también. Also movies like Blood In, Blood Out, American Me, Born in LA, etc. I am very proud of my heritage and I'm trying to learn better Spanish. I know a lot of short Spanish phrases and love using Galo words. My question is, I don't want to look like a poser or a wannabe talking like this. Do you think me using Spanglish and trying to learn makes me a wannabe? I can't even roll my pinchy R's. You guys are hilarious. I find it out. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. So that's his question, Wade.
He's going to come off as a wannabe or a poser?
Yeah. Well, does it come off as a wannabe or poser? Because
that's going to be tough. I mean, because the people... No,
Ramon's point of view, bro.
No, I'm not going to give... I'm just saying it's going to be tough because...
Hey,
we're a complex culture, my friend.
Yeah, but...
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as judgy as I used as a year ago. I kind of changed that. I'm working on that. I'm not changing it. I'm working it for myself, but I mean for, you know, just because I don't know people's backstory. Like, for example,
He just told you his backstory.
No, I don't know I don't know people's backstory. I said, what's his name, or did he leave his name?
Why do you need his name?
No, I just want to like say.
But you want to judge him by his name?
No,
bro.
not just name, but like I just want to say, hey, Brett, you know, like
Let me see. I don't know why it matters, but let me find that. Hold on. Let's see. Tom, I think.
Hey, all right, Tom. You know what? Me personally, if you're trying to embrace it, then fucking go for it, dude. And the only way you're gonna learn, and the only way you're gonna fucking pull it off, is by practicing. You can't be embarrassed. Yeah, people are gonna call you out. There's gonna be assholes like I was, not now, but like I was, and be like,
you make fun of Dave pretty good.
Oh, but Dave is different.
Yeah, Dave should probably link up with this guy.
I know, it sounds like Dave. Hold on.
Yeah,
Tom, he wasn't born in Mexico.
Dave, but Dave.
But Dave was practically raised around white people.
Yeah, this guy should talk to Dave.
Yeah, Westside Dave is a perfect example, you know? You'll hear all his backstory.
Dave don't give a fuck about when he puts his Spanish words in the sentences.
Yeah, but he's getting better.
Well, he got good over quarantine when we were playing with, because we played for my cousin with fucking TJ that almost just speaks. He speaks English, but like Dave speaks Spanish.
Exactly. Estos güeyes son la India María, güey.
So sometimes you come on and they're like somehow communicating to each other. So he got better with.
I mean, that must have been a tough childhood way when you really analyze this dude's story way. From Chihuahua, was adopted by white people.
Yeah.
Always probably thought that he looked different. Always probably thought that, you know. And so I'm gonna guess that this guy's been through a lot of shit, trying to find himself, trying to find.
Hey Tom, when you have a chance, I'm not interrupting, but sorry.
Because I told you, it's Ramon's point of view that counts here. With.
Tom, send us a picture because I'm.
What?
Because
Dick, why do you need a picture? Dick?
He needed his name.
No,
now he needs his picture.
See, now you judging, bro.
No.
This is why. No, you're just trying to judge. You're just trying to judge him by his name, what he looks like.
No. I want to
when you get a
refer to him
chance,
as my name.
Send me your social security number.
It could be Tomas.
But why does it matter what he looks like, though?
I'm just like, because
What does his name matter
because
too,
when you
no,
said it,
none of this matters.
no, because right now what you said, it like the first thing that came to my mind is that, like, this guy did not
Does
know.
he have a nopal?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, but it
See,
doesn't.
But
matter.
growing up with
doesn't matter, bro.
growing up with a white family, I don't know what area he grew up in. También, it must have been, and you're right, it must have been tough for him because somehow he does. If he doesn't look like his parents do,
No, but he was talking like, I mean, I'm sorry if I'm putting words in your mouth, way, but I took it as he was talking about internally.
Yeah,
He's wondering about himself, way.
I
Like,
was, yeah.
why am I different from my parents? Why am I different than like maybe my community? Depending on como estuvo. Not about people fucking like bullying him the way if he had a nopal or not, way.
Yeah, that's not what I was saying.
no. But when he said that, I don't know why that image just came to my
así eres,
mind,
güey.
and
I
I'm
mean,
like, oh shit, you
have
know
you
what?
ever- you-
I didn't think about that.
Have you talked to people that have been adopted? Way?
I don't think, maybe, you know what, maybe, but I just don't know.
I've had conversations with people that have been adopted, way, and it's a lifelong struggle, bro. Not only if it's like what this dude's going through, where it was a complete different culture, basically. But you feel abandoned for the rest of your life sometimes if you don't fucking work on that shit. You feel there's always that lingering fucking like, why was I given up for adoption, or why did my mom or my family fucking give? It's you know, we're making a little bit of light of it, you know, and I'm not trying to fucking make this a serious fucking conversation, but I want to bet that this dude's been through a lot of shit, man.
And I'm not. I mean, when you said that, that's the thing.
What I'm trying to say is just be mindful of that, because I know our banter is very fucking but just be mindful that this dude's probably asking a legitimate question, and he's probably been through a lot of shit with.
And like I told him, dude, fucking go for it. If you want to, don't be embarrassed to do the Spanglish. That's the only way you're gonna get better at it. You have to practice it. You gotta do it. People are gonna clown you. People are gonna talk shit like, oh, that's how you say it. You're gonna run into that, but you have to keep at it. The reason why I know is because with Westside Dave. The Westside Dave, he sometimes says it, but I'll tell him like, no, that's how you say it. But then he also asks like, hey, what does that mean? Or isn't that what this means? I'm like, no, it's because you either change a vowel or the consonant or the accent. You know, it's totally different. It's like, oh, okay, so he'll get it. But that's the thing, you know, you have to, you know, Tom, you have to practice it. Even if you think people are going to make fun of you, it doesn't matter, because at the end, you're the one that's going to learn this. You know, you're the one that's benefiting from it. You know?
Yeah, Dave doesn't give a fuck. He practiced it even when we're making fun of him.
Yeah.
He still says, es verdad.
Es verdad.
No, but he had that one joke I think we brought up when he got Ramon Chingón, güey.
Yeah.
Fucking.
What's it mean? No, it got Peques.
Oh no, I got the primo, güey.
Yeah.
He got him Chingón, güey. We set him up he set him up in Spanish, Chingón, güey. So I mean, he's getting the hang of it, and it's that. So it's like the Ramon says, it's practice. So I mean.
Yeah,
from my point of view, bro, like just go for it, bro.
Yeah.
You know, if you're learning about it, you're fucking down with it, then do what you want with. Fuck whoever talks shit with.
Yeah, it's tough, bro.
Oh man. Well, no, it's a good time to end on this note.
Really? I want to keep going.
I know, man. What the fuck, man? Right away is a good time to end.
Bro, we're just getting
It's gonna
started.
be 12:30.
It's the last episode, way.
We're just getting started, bro.
Just getting started.
Oh.
All right. Well, fuck it. What else do you got? Fuck it. What else do you
We're
got?
talking about Tom, way.
I know we were talking about Tom.
conversation that's really
If Stabs
serious.
didn't even get to his fucking point on the.
That's all right, bro.
It's over. Sorry, bro.
It's all right. It doesn't matter.
You just got to the adopted part, but yeah, man, fuck it, bro.
I don't. I'm sure that there might be some.
I've talked a lot of shit, way. You probably tell him he's not Chicano, way.
I thought that's
he'll
what it was
tell
gonna
me
go
it's
with.
Chicano.
I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, no, I've changed that mentality. I'm not gonna fucking say that. Oh, you're not a Chicano. No, if anything, dude, you're OG, bro. You're OG. You were born in Mexico, cabrón.
You're born in the motherland.
Yeah, I mean, like,
No, but I'm saying, yeah, but even the Chicano part, then he probably feels the same way as us, like what we say Chicano.
Yeah.
If he goes to Mexico, he doesn't speak Spanish, way.
Yeah.
Even if you see his picture, he has a big nopal. He doesn't. If he doesn't speak Spanish, they're not going to accept him. Way.
Yeah, that's true.
So he would have the same feelings that we as Chicanos would.
Of
So I
course.
never agreed with your or you have to be Mexican American.
And if you're listening to this, Tom, you know, if you get anything out of this fucking rant or this tangent, just realize that there's a whole fucking community that is behind you that feels the same way, like not feel like you fit in either or, you know, and just know that there's a whole fucking community around that. And so, you know, you have to find that community where you're at. So maybe this dude's not even like, he doesn't hang out in these places because maybe he's still kind of reserved and shy, still trying to come out. So I think it's important to start kind of interacting, you know, like, dude, I go to a lot of fucking places like to work, and the white dudes that work there, managers, dude, they know the fucking banter, bro. And then they tell me, hey, dude, I fucking learned Spanish because I knew these guys were talking shit behind my back. And it just kind of becomes this back and forth that I think is really important, bro. You know, that whole back and forth, like, you know, like the Paisos talk shit to this dude, and he's the boss, he don't give a fuck. And then this dude talks shit to them too. And I don't know, just kind of find the community around you where you're at. I don't know where you're at. Just kind of find a community and start just kind of, you know, I wouldn't say to force it though, because then that's when it just sounds like it doesn't sound natural. Like I feel like he should just kind of immerse himself in the culture, and you know that's kind of that's the other thing too. It goes back to the leadership. Like when we want to fucking find out, we go to these fucking movies, Blood In, Blood Out.
I don't like Blood In, Blood Out.
But what I'm saying is like we go through these fucking movies, and then this is how we're trying to find our heritage. By these fucking movies, and it's like, dig, there's more to it than that, you know. And then I get it's that first step, but the fact that that's what a lot of people do, it's crazy, bro. That's why there needs to be more diversity, and even podcasts, man. People need to start fucking creating more diverse.
Well,
what would be a good, like, I mean, I know a lot of people, the go-to is Blood In, Blood Out. I always hear that one first, and then I would hear American Me, and then, I mean, this is like maybe the fourth or fifth guy or individual that I hear that says Born in East LA. But one movie I don't really hear that I think that kind of emulates or kind of like it connects. Is
I don't even know where this is going.
Mi Familia. Have you ever guys seen Mi Familia?
Oh, Mi Familia, yeah.
That one's a little bit more, not the other ones are not realistic, but this was a little bit more realistic because it's based on a family, you know, parents que se vinieron de Mexico, and they came here and they gave their kids, you know, a life type of deal. And then you see how some of the kids that they grow up and they'll have their business, or like they're, you know, maybe the older ones speak Spanish, but the younger ones don't, you know, type of deal. So it's something like, I think that one's a little bit closer, at least to the California families that or I guess, yeah, the families or the people that I've met around my life that have kind of that similar upbringing. But like Blood In, Blood Out, I really don't see that connection.
I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I dislike it, but it wouldn't be the first on my list, like you're saying.
What sucks is how judgy we are sometimes. Right? When somebody, maybe like, let's say like a Dave character, not exactly Dave, but somebody that comes out as Dave and they don't speak Spanish. How fucking judgy are we with that?
Oh, fuck.
That we're like, when
we're the firing squad judgy, bro.
No, but it's not even
You're
us.
lucky you don't hang around with us, Tom.
It goes into that complex fucking community. Is that what you said? Complex community?
Yeah, we're a complex culture.
It goes back to the complex culture where, like, Dick, we don't even know the backstories, Dick. We don't even know why this person doesn't speak Spanish. We don't even know, like, he was fucking raised by wolves and then fucking in the forest. We don't know anything, but we look at the face, we do the checkpoint, and then the no Spanish, and then we automatically fucking judge.
Fuck yeah, like
and so somebody like Tom, where he's trying to fucking come out of it, like, why do you think he's like doesn't want to seem like a poser? Because he knows that as soon as he gets tagged in, there's gonna be he's like fucking
tagging in, like, hey, get me in, I got you,
like
bro.
Roddy Piper or some shit. And like, come on, bro, tag me in. So he knows that as soon as he enters that fucking ring, it's gonna be fucking the check marks, and it's gonna be fucking over, which fucking sucks, Dick.
It does.
Like when you think about
it. But Esteban, sorry for it, but it goes back to the whole fucking how you said that, like, you know, the banter, like that's the way we are. Like, even at work, like how you were saying con el güero, like I had to learn Spanish because estos cabrones were making fun of me.
Yeah, but some people can think that that's like toxic. Like
it is. It's toxic, but I mean, it's part of the culture.
But it's funny too.
To us, is like this is exactly part of the culture. Is to have that banter where you fucking made fun of. Like that's also part that this dude should understand. Is that part of that banter that you're going to come into and not feel like a poser is you can't come in. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's dying too, bro. But in our fucking late 30s to mid 40s or whatever, we still fucking like that. Generally speaking, I guess, I don't know, but the crowd that I'm around, like, we still like to talk shit. We like to fucking gotta have a thick skin. So that's also part of.
You have to hit them in their insecurities. That's the only way.
Oh shit!
You get points for that. You know,
yeah, you'll get accepted quick, Tom.
Yeah, what I was gonna say is that, yeah, Tom, you gotta grow a thick skin, bro.
Tom, you gotta get witty, Tom.
Yeah,
there's 197 episodes. If you haven't listened to all of them, then you have a whole fucking library.
196.
And Tom, I give you full permission to use any line that I've said. Like, just fucking embrace it, practice it, and start fucking talking shit, bro.
And then the double entendres, los albures, bro.
Yeah.
You
Los
gotta-
albures are a little advanced.
That's even for me, I don't get all of them, dude. And I'm not saying I'm advanced.
You just made one up before we fucking. El Zarape.
Zarape.
He referred to the lady parts as El Zarape.
Because you went with the beef curtains.
No, I said it in Spanish.
Talk about being toxic.
I said fucking cortinas de carne, no?
The carne, yeah. And then I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I can't let him
Try to counter
me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was thinking sábanas. I was thinking cobijas. I'm like, el pinche zarape, güey.
Damn.
And they're like, well, because the head goes first, right?
Yeah, sorry, ladies. Sorry, ladies
Talk about
that
toxic.
are listening to this. But you know what, ladies?
Toxic,
let me give you a little fucking insight. Is that most of the shit that you guys are insecure about, we don't give a fuck about. We don't. I don't care about stretch marks. I don't care about
Scents.
Yeah, and I feel like sometimes
Sense.
no, for real, 100%, bro.
I'm not gonna say odor or smell. No, scents. There's a scent.
I feel like some of the,
You're saying si estás apestosa, it's okay.
No.
because we have anxieties too when we're gonna have sex with somebody that we haven't met. There's anxieties that go through, and then women, they have the same shit, bro. And part of it, like, me fucking in relationships having communication that I found out is there's a lot of insecurities about like weight, about maybe sometimes you get into like these positions and they feel like awkward because they don't want to look fat. And ladies, we don't give a shit about any of that. If that guy gives a shit, then you need to find there's plenty of guys that aren't gonna fucking talk down on you and talk shit. And the guys that do talk shit to these women, you guys are fucking assholes because that sucks, bro. Like, you start talking about fucking women, and then you get mad when they say you got a small dick and like all this shit.
I know.
So like, take it, bro. Like, come on.
Grow a thick skin, homie.
Yeah. And not a foreskin. So ladies, I just want to say that because I know I got a little beef curtain-y and it's just jokes. Like,
No, but it was something. I don't know what the fuck is how that
I think
started.
we're in agreement on that one, though.
yeah, they worry about shit that honestly, like, guys that I've talked to, the consensus is like, we don't give a shit about that.
Yeah.
But to them, we have to be mindful of the fact that they have insecurities too, man. And sometimes we're just savages, bro.
Yeah, man. So fucking moral of the story: grow thick skin, Tom. Know that you're gonna get picked on, and the point system is we're gonna get you. The raza's gonna get you in insecurities. That's a must right there. So no hay pedo. Oh shit, nice.
The Elvis mic.
Yeah. So fucking
Yeah.
no, hey, but thank you for sending that email, dude. Thank you because
Weeks ago.
I know, but still though.
I know. No, dude, just grow. You're gonna have to grow a thick skin, but go for it, bro. Can't be a poser for fucking embracing your heritage, way.
Yeah, and
No mames.
that goes full circle in the lack of leadership. Is that we reference these movies for a fucking that's the thing, Dick. Like, I don't know, man. Our community needs to step it up, bro. Our community's falling behind, man. Yeah. I see the strives that the black community is having, like the just like how they are with their community, man. It's just like, fuck, dude. We need something like that too, bro. We need to start coming together somehow and just inspiring each other, and not think that the fucking money is just for a certain few, like, or even if it's that, like, maybe it's not about money, but just think that if you guys are successful with your coffee business, like, that's awesome. I could be successful. Everybody could be successful. There's enough room for everybody to have everything that they ever wanted in life. And the fact that we constantly compete with each other is just a disservice to each other, man.
It is.
I agree.
It is.
No, yeah, he's right. I mean, we're just a complex, como dice Ramon, güey.
We're a complex culture.
That's we're fucking haters, güey.
No, we are. we see somebody coming up and we start criticizing and judging and right away. And then, you know.
Es que es marihuano.
Yeah. I mean, look at how fucking quick we turned on the Cheetos, on the Red Hot Cheetos guy.
Yeah, no.
We turned on him quick.
I unfollow that dude. I don't follow fucking charlatans.
and you know, and we got. I'm not gonna say we got some shit, but you know, we have some difference of opinions with other people about it. Like, just.
But it's good. Like I said, even about that one, like I said, you can't take away his accomplishments, way. Like
no.
He did something fucking pretty incredible, way.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're not talking shit by fucking looking at some facts and going, okay, maybe this wasn't one of his accomplishments, you know?
No, but on that episode, we really turned.
It's funny.
We turned quick.
But historically, we're not. I mean, if we criticize somebody that's quote unquote ours, like we're looked at as fucking like if I say shit about AOC, Dick, like just because she's a Latina, people that are in the community might look at me like, how dare you say that? Like, but it's like, no, let's be real. They're humans. There's people that. They do things that quote unquote are good, and there's shit that we can't say. I mean,
we don't have to agree with everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But in our community, we're not allowed to criticize each other.
Oh yeah, I kind of like calmed down on talking bad about Cesar Chavez. Yeah, I've gotten. I mean, I'm not gonna say I got death threats, but I really like people really get.
But do you guys feel like that's an important nuance that should be talked about, and not just like the accomplishments, or should we just ignore any fucking leader in the community?
Well, I mean that. I guess some people would say that's being hater too, way, but I'm saying there's, it's not the same, pues. How do I fucking put this way? Because I mean that you're criticizing, pues, like in that sense, como le see, like if you have a difference of opinion, that's cool, way, like okay, or if there's some other fact that goes like this guy saying that Cesar Chavez, whatever his angle is about even that he hated immigrants or maybe that he was an asshole or something, you know, there's some other fact. Well, I'm saying that still doesn't take away from like what he did, his other accomplishments. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So maybe he wasn't a fucking great person to everybody or something, or maybe he didn't agree with everything. That's fine. But the other part, like the hater I'm talking about, the raza is like, oh, we would say like you see a fucking your neighbor roll up with a new car and you're like, oh, mira, están vendiendo drogas. Yeah. Right away we jump to an assumption that they must be doing something wrong or they're doing some tranza
una pinche estafa.
Like okay. that kind of hate, pues. It's not just that you disagree with them. Is that now we're inventing something, way, to make ourselves feel better.
Se lastimó la espalda en el trabajo,
it's not a difference of opinion. It's just you saying maybe like a lie to yourself to make you feel superior to the other person.
Yeah.
And that's the part that I think that makes us complex.
We're a complex culture, bro.
Well, you know what I think so, bro? That's a good point, right? And what I think so to kind of riff off of what Fernando just said is I feel like if you're in a circle way of friends and there's that one friend that he or she is like just fucking successful as fuck, all of a sudden it works out. I think a lot of the issue too, bro, is that all of a sudden now you're like, hey, you gotta get your shit together, bro. Like now there's somebody in your crowd that fucking is doing it. And so I feel like a lot of people don't like the fact that they feel like they put themselves on the spot because now they have to work or they have to do something that they're not comfortable with just because that person fucking made it. Like if a person got really fit, like if Ramon, if you showed up and you're fucking ripped, if you're fucking ripped, but you're around people that are overweight, to them it's like, ah, shit, no, I have to work now. Like fuck this guy, no, like this guy's fucking juicing or this guy's on steroids, and it's just some of it also is that these people also feel like now they have to put in work because Ramon got fucking.
But now to riff off of that. That makes more sense. You know how we've always talking about how, you know, is the people that you're around with, it kind of inspires you and you move up and like the crowd that you're in, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I kind of like changed my perspective in the sense, you know how we were talking earlier, how we've lost friends. And maybe we lost them because
some would say we lost dead weight.
Well, no.
What a dick.
No, but I'm saying maybe we lost them because they moved out because maybe they're like, why am I hanging around with turkeys when I'm a fucking eagle?
We were the dead weight.
Yeah, we were the dead weight.
That's possible.
You know?
That's entirely possible.
We were the dead weight and they're maybe doing better than, you know.
That's true. That's
so I'm like, holy shit, you know?
Pero el pinche, I like from what you're saying, like your little circle, that I think that's part of the problem is the raza, like for us, our complexity.
Yeah.
It's like we're saying, so that person lost a chingo of weight. You come up with something like he said, like, oh, he's doing steroids way.
Yeah.
So that brings him back down for like,
course, yeah.
Now he's at my level again or below me.
Yeah.
I'm still fucking doing better because
yeah.
I might not be fit, but I'm not doing fucking steroids.
I'm not doing
exactly.
So I'm saying
Exactly, bro.
it's not just a difference of opinion where we're saying, hey, well, you're losing weight this way and I don't want to lose weight that way, or you lost weight too fast. Maybe it's unhealthy. No, we're steroids, bro.
Se fue a Brasil y
You
le
took a
sacaron toda
shortcut.
la gordura.
He took a shortcut. Fuck that fool.
Yeah.
¿Entiendes?
He cheated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's I feel like that's what we do.
Complex culture, my friend.
Yeah.
Nah, pues así nunca vamos a avanzar.
No, güey, ¿cómo,
güey.
güey? Fue que somos cangrejos, güey. Somos cangrejos. I think, though, is that we recognize it. As long as we recognize it, we're not, that's not, no, aquí no somos pendejos, güey.
Yeah.
We are like that. And it's just trying to work against that. I try to work against it all the time. I mean, hay veces que sí me sale lo culero. Hay veces que, like, internally or mentally, I'm all like, what the fuck, what the? And then I'm like, no. Hey, they're hustling. They're working hard. They're doing this. Hey, maybe they got somewhere along the line on the road, something was facilitated to them, and they took advantage of it and they made it work because, yeah, let's just say, fucking, who's to say, Fernie, you have a fucking lost uncle y te deja un chingo de feria.
Hey, güey,
Yeah?
hopefully.
Hopefully, right?
I hope that's a positive information.
Yeah, but then,
Put it out there, bro.
it's
Put it
what
out
you
there,
make
please.
out of it. It's what you make out of it. Like, either you could blow it all away, or you could say, you know what, I'm going to use this and I'm going to try to, I'm going to invest this because this is money that I didn't have. So if I lose it, it's okay. I'm going to invest it to try to make more money off of that.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, come on, bro.
Pero luego nosotros, los demás, vamos a estar like, este pinche Fernie fucking sacó feria.
No se mocha.
Yeah, no se mocha, no está ayudando. Hey, you can help out the podcast. You can help out Istaza. What the fuck? No, it's not his responsibility, but I don't know why. We feel like we have a claim to it too because what? He's our friend?
Yeah.
Es mi compadre?
Yeah.
Like
That's why I don't tell you about my tío, güey.
yeah, complex culture, my friend.
No, but I'm saying instead of like, okay, so say that guy is taking steroids, way.
Yeah.
Instead of taking it as a positive, Sasuke,
It still require work.
Yeah, like maybe I should fucking work out, or maybe I should eat better. This guy used steroids, but I think I can do it without it, way. Or let's see where I get. Think about it in a positive light. No, we can't do that way.
Because that's what it is, bro.
You gotta fucking knock him at the legs, way, and fucking bring him back down, puto.
Way haters fucking, that's just insecurities, way. When you label somebody a hater, they're just, because their insecurity is triggered. If you're having a conversation with somebody, way, and if there's a chance that they get fucking really irritated, that means that you're hitting our insecurities. I'm hitting your insecurities. There's a layer there that people don't like to be fucking jabbed at,
No way.
So I think that's the thing, because people don't want to be held accountable. They don't want to fucking realize that, hey, well, this dude got his shit together. Maybe I need to too, but fuck this fool. I'm not gonna do shit.
Yeah, for sure. Way.
And then the it's terrible, bro. But that's just part of it, bro. Part of being
Gotta surpass that, bro.
It's been part of it's one of the
honestly, it's never gonna change though.
Welcome to the the complex culture, my friend.
That's one of the beauties about life. Way it's that sometimes we all have goals like podcasts, coffee, YouTube, music. We all have these goals that are basically a means to an end. There's like a goal that needs to be reached, right? But there's also things in everybody's life, whether you want to accept it or not, that there's problems that are never going to be solved. It's just lifelong missions that people have. If it's to end hunger, to end violence, to end rape, to end... There's these things that are really important in people's lives, dude, that you have to realize that just because it's never going to change doesn't mean that you have to stop. And these are lifelong issues that, me personally, I feel like that falls into that. It's just a lifelong issue that I want to try to combat, but I know realistically it's not going to change. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to stop. It's not like quitting my job or like making shit ton of money in music where it's like there's an end. Like that's what I'm going to do. I feel like something like that for me is a lifelong thing that's just not going to change, but it's not going to stop me from trying to change.
It's too embedded in the culture, no?
Yeah, exactly.
But I think, to be a little bit more positive way, I think the new generation, pues, the newer generations, they go a little bit maybe too far sometimes, at least in our point of view, like not to sound like I'm talking shit, but the like Latinx thing, and then they,
you like them, but you don't.
well, I mean, it's because we have an older take, bro. 4 stars. So like that, pues I think those generations are getting a little bit away from it, güey. Pero también a veces at the same time, us being the rocones that we are, también como que they go a little too far. Like at least for us, güey.
They're trying to get away from the toxicness
they're trying
that
to
this complex culture has.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll get out of it. Como dice Esteban, güey, it seems like a very big hurdle to jump, güey. Pero I hope that the youngsters can do it, güey.
Yeah, and it's always the young generation that comes with change, bro. Historically, that's what it's been.
Yeah,
the 60s.
What change did
Ramon,
we
eh?
bring? I don't remember my generation brought any change.
We brought Nirvana, and then that ended.
We brought fucking
torn jeans,
fucking burned CDs.
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, what did we really contribute?
I mean, we did fight for the 187. I remember that.
Fuck Pete Wilson.
Yeah, fuck Pete Wilson. That was it. That's what I could remember.
I do. I am pretty optimistic on the new generation, though. Like this guy says, way. There's a lot of kids coming up that are seeing like all the bullshit and they're smart, dude. There's some smart kids out there, man.
And don't get turned off, new generation, because you're gonna have people like myself that, and maybe Ferns or maybe Esteves, that we're gonna criticize certain things that we might say, man, you're taking it too far, or you're being too sensitive, or you're being this, or you're being that. Like at the end, it's gonna be you're setting something up for yourself and your future generation.
At the end, you'll probably outlive us, so don't worry about it.
I mean, it doesn't matter what a fucking angry old fart myself may fucking have. Like, I don't fucking care for this Latinx, or I don't care for this, what is it?
Tú no eres Chicano.
but just be well aware that change is actually change, and it requires work, because you also have to be careful what you wish for, because maybe the cause or maybe something that you think is going to benefit society, it has a negative effect on it. So just be mindful, man. I mean, I'm for change. I'm for people fucking, wanting to get away from the structured system that we've been under. But just realize that change could happen, but it might not be what you think is going to be,
In the long term, yeah.
In the long term, so just be open-minded.
Once you get older, güey, yeah, está cabrón.
Está café el virote, bro.
For sure. So ahora sí, ¿o qué pedo?
Yeah.
Prendela aquí.
Hey, get the band in together.
The band
Get it in. All right, guys, set up. Everybody set it? All right. Es que ya se estaban quemando afuera. There we go.
Oh, shit. Hey, this sounds like the Ask the Fellas intro a little bit. So I hope they don't...
Oh, the outro, you mean, no?
No, he says, welcome to Ask the Fellas.
What is it? Wasted Time Radio.
Yeah. Shout out to those guys, man.
There's no wasted time here, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to them. shout out to like No Father, Chicano-ish.
Yeah.
They're rocking hard with us. Even though the other day they threw me off because they got this little segment where they put in music. I guess the listeners send in music or whatever, like, and they vote on it, and it's called the Chicano-ish Shuffle.
Oh.
Hey, ¿qué pasó, güey?
I know. I'm like, I had to like.
I gotta talk to my lawyer.
I had to pause it, rewind it, and I'm like, what the fuck did you say? Did you say Chicano Shuffle? I'm like, Chicano-ish Shuffle. I'm like, all right. I'm gonna have to talk to our lawyers. I'm like,
we'll get back to you.
A season assist.
Lawyers, bro.
A season assist. Fucking letter might be in your future.
Is that with or without a hyphen? Just so I can let my lawyer know the full details.
Yeah. No, but shout out to them. Fucking, they're keeping it up. The son Buzz is fucking very talented, dude. Fucking little artist. He does videos and everything. If you guys have... Oh, pues. Fuck, here we are talking about like, hey, let's pick each other up, and fucking haters
we
gonna hate.
We also said that you have to build a thick skin, bro.
All right, Buzz. No te lo voy a chupar, Buzz. Just so
I know, dude. Where did we start? Maybe it's gonna go back to the beginning where this fucking guy was shouting everybody to like the
I know
picture
that-
on Instagram. Jesus Christ, where do we start?
No.
People have to earn their shit, bro.
Fuck it. See, that's why I can't throw shout outs, guys. So don't think that we're assholes.
No, I'm not saying not to shout.
Because luego dicen they're like, hey, what the fuck?
The one.
You know, so for all the podcasters that think that like, oh, these guys are assholes because they don't fucking support me or support us or whatever, it's not that. It's because me regañan.
Because we don't support nobody, as he says.
I like to support everybody,
Hey,
but me
he's
regañan.
throwing us under the bus right now. He's
know.
Is it or is it not?
No, we're not.
I don't know, bro. There used to be a very long list of shout outs with.
I know. And then it stopped.
If we let, it's because Ramon, if we give him a little bit of rope, he takes fucking todo, güey.
But the no problem, no father, no problem, guys. I mean, they rep the shirts, man. I see them.
They're up to, yeah.
Shout out
Actually,
to
I'm
those
gonna.
guys.
They
we
rep the
gotta,
coffee, I heard hard también, güey.
Yeah.
So.
we gotta wrap it up because I'm gonna go co-host with Chinook.
Oh, shit.
Ay, ya
That's why he's trying to
chúpasela.
fucking end it an hour ago.
Yeah.
Sí, cierto. It's all right.
Yeah, fucking, me está esperando el pobre Chinook. He's all by himself drinking beers, güey.
Oh, shit.
You know?
Ya andar bien pedo.
Yeah, you know, pobrecito, güey. En este calor, tomándose, forced to drink beer, güey. It's terrible.
He's fucked up, bro.
All right.
I think that dude's on steroids. He just did a bike ride.
Yeah. So, Raza, thank you for listening to Chicano Shuffle. This is our last episode. You know, just want to say thank you for all the love, all the support. And, hey, fucking, si tienen tiempo, fucking ordenen un cafecito from Miss Taza, you know? Check it out.
Porfas.
Porfas. Give us a follow. Give us a like. Show, you know, fucking a review. Right, Stephs? A fucking review, no?
Yeah, what the fuck? You guys been listening for fucking years and...
Oh shit! Hey, I think the the landlord's fucking heard this is our last episode. He's looking at us, dude.
He's like, hey, ¿qué pedo? No one told me.
Hey, wait! You got a contract for another year, putos. You gotta pay.
Your lease isn't done, bro.
Yeah. So fucking hey, check us out. Fucking share the podcast. Family, friends, coworkers, neighbors, fucking people at church. They love us especially.
Share us more than we share ourselves, please.
Yeah. Exactly.
Por favor.
We're leaving this responsibility on you guys, you know, because
Don't be haters.
We're a complex culture.
Don't be...
Don't be haters, putos.
Throw shout outs for us, but we won't throw shout outs for
Hey,
you.
if you guys don't leave a review on iTunes, you guys are fucking haters.
I don't want any haterade in these reviews either, güey.
And if you do, tell us why. Yeah. Pero, bueno, con eso, just gotta say thank you to everybody for rocking with us, and al ratos with that, eh?